Good evening, Dolphin fans. It's a new day. It's a new era. It's the Skyler Thompson era. So, either we ride that mountain and come down the mountain full speed, or we fall off a cliff. Either way, we'll be waving our flags, spinning our towels. You know what? Fuck all that. It's Dolphins time. Everybody hit the like button. This is Broken Takes.
Man on a mission, I'ma get it. You know I be on a what? Yeah. You know I be on a what? Man on a mission, I'ma get it. You know I be on a what? Yeah. It's all hard, ain't no fear here. You ain't giving this to all, you steer clear. Never beat, I've been down and I reappear. You got some money on the line, you better put it here. Rolling in and doing that work. Check priorities, I'm doing that first. Check's big and I'm sure that hurts, but it's checkmate, we ain't selling short, know the work. Ain't nowhere to hide. You ain't gotta see me come and keep me on your mind, cause I be on the work. Yeah. You know I be on the work. I'ma get it, you know I be on the what? Yeah, man, we coming for them bags that they said I couldn't have, get the team. I got a vision for the things you ain't believe. And here's the motto, hard work, it's over everything. It's that comeback. I'm calling plays, hit the pass, then the run back. Yeah, I'm far ahead and gotta run last. But we ain't letting up, we never done that. Ain't nowhere to hide. You ain't gotta see me come and keep me on your mind, cause I be on the way. Yeah. You know I be on the way. Man on a mission, I'ma get it. You know I be on the way. Yeah. I'm on the way. On the way. Yeah. On the way. I'm on the way. I'm on the way.
New seasons, new gear. Show the world what it means to be a fan in 100% authentic gear. Fanatics. Officially licensed everything.
Get ready to dive into a new world of online shopping with the Fins Tailgate. Whether you're a die-hard sports fan or just looking for the latest fashion trends, we've got you covered. With a wide variety of products from your favorite sports teams to stylish accessories and home decor, we're your one-stop shop for all things tailgate. Our easy-to-use website and hassle-free checkout process make shopping with us a breeze. Plus, with frequent sales and discounts, you won't want to shop anywhere else. So come on in and join the party at the Fins Tailgate, your new go-to destination for all things tailgate.
That make my mind scared, hold me hostage and they don't fight fair. Who gon' pray for me and wipe on my tears? Who gon' save me if you not right here? Move this darkness and make my sight clear. Take me your way cause I don't like here. Ghosts of my past, they feeling the night air. Wake me up, I'm trapped in my nightmares. Wake me up, I'm trapped in my nightmares. demons of all my demons. All my thoughts are committing treason. All alone, who gon' hear me screaming? Manifestations of my fears, regrets that stretched out for light years. Can almost touch the light, homie, it's right there. Body free but trapped in my nightmares. Wake me up, don't let me drown. All the lights are fading now. All my life is fading now. All my life is fading now. Wake me up, don't let me drown. All my life is fading now. All my life is fading now. Body free but trapped in my nightmares. Trapped in my nightmares.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to a brand new TFTG production. I am your host, Ali the Persian, and this is Club Xhale. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to a brand new episode of Club Xhale. I am so happy everybody's here. I got the boys in the back. I'll be bringing them up here in a moment. I just want to say thank you all for joining us. Make sure you hit like and subscribe. Turn on the notification bell. If you don't know, this show is about good vibes, good tunes, good conversation. Sometimes we yell, sometimes we scream, and then we chug a beer, and it's all good. Everybody have a good time. This is Club Xhale. With that being said, the Dolphins made a 6-hour flight this weekend to Seattle. That is correct. They're looking to hopefully win a game after that debacle loss last Thursday, right? We were all there, emotions running wild. I think I used so many F-bombs that I've ever done in my life. I need to wash my mouth with Clorox because it was so dirty, right, that day. I don't know. It was a horrible week that week. It's been a long week coming off of a Thursday night, rolling into a Sunday. It's a new day. We have the Skyler Thompson here, right? Skyler Thompson has a chance to turn the trajectory of his career in this game. Right? If he can manage to pull off what everybody is saying is impossible, what hell of a ride it's going to be. Make sure you hit the like button. I'm going to bring up the boys. Good evening, gentlemen. How's it going? How's everybody doing?
Great. Terrible.
How's it going? We got Crypto, we got Color, we got the Crazy Dolphin, better known as Mr. Polk. So, we all know everybody is against the Dolphins and all the expert picks. Everywhere you go, it's Seahawks across the board. Do you think we should sit here and wave the white flag, or is there a possibility that Skyler Thompson, with his abilities and the overall ability of our team, because we know there's a lot of talent on this team, regardless of Tua not being here, do you think it's enough to make something happen that's special? Whoever wants to take that for a spin.
Hey, we got
Go ahead, Crypto.
those in the chat who are saying the future is bright, so it looks like the future is bright.
What's up, Heather?
Skyler's at the ham.
Long time no see.
What is going on, Heather?
Yeah, man. I ain't ready to I ain't ready to quit on nothing, bro.
You're
Nothing.
not ready to quit? Okay, all right. Mr. Park, how do you feel? You ready to quit or what?
No.
No? All right, well, I'm definitely not going to quit on you guys. I'm not going to quit on the Dolphins, and I'm definitely not going to quit on everybody in the chat. Shout out to everybody in the chat. We got Scott Jackson. How is it going, Mr. Jackson? How you doing? Sorry, Miss Jackson. Mr. Pollock, I see you're here in the chat.
You know how bad my freshman football team was, Ollie?
I don't know. How bad was it?
It was bad.
Well, it can't be as bad as the people in the audience. We got John Featherland here, Dolphinier. No, I'm just kidding. I love everybody in the chat. I see Cap for Life. Shake Money, come on up, bro. You know how to come up here. Jamie Reichart, Deuce Goose. I like that. Deuce Goose Seattle. I like that name. That's a good name. Loomington XP, Heather. How's it going, Heather? Let's see who else we got in here. Cap for Life. Already got you. Jermaine, how you doing? Color, I see you all over the place. It's like Color 2D or 4D. Duke Tomlinson, how's it going? Illumination. How is everybody doing? Make sure you hit like and subscribe. Turn on the notification bell. We're going to be listening to tunes. We'll be dropping the link soon, right? I'm giving a little bit for people to, get in the chat. We're going to have some conversations about some stuff that I saw today. Maybe we'll talk a little bit about how bad the Miami Hurricanes are doing. Just kidding. What's the score now, Color, anyway? Anybody.
14-12 Miami. USF is driving. He just took a sack on 3rd and goal to put him back to now. They're probably going to kick a field goal and take the lead if they make the field goal. But they got a guy named Grammatica as their kicker, so they're likely going to make this field goal.
Well, I'll tell you this. To be 100% honest, you guys are gonna be shocked. In fact, Color, hit the breaking news.
Uh-oh.
Color.
You don't have the breaking news.
No, you got to go to the other.
Oh, well, damn, that's a lot of work, man. For a Saturday night. Oh, there it is.
Good evening. This is breaking news from TFTG. Ollie the Persian admits Ohio State shit the fucking bed. Oh my God, I'm so pissed at Ohio State.
Yeah. By the way, they got a false start on that field goal attempt, so that backed it up.
It's not because we lost the game, because no, we destroyed Marshall, right? We beat the fuck out of Marshall. We had a chance to actually meet the spread. The spread was 40 points, right? 39.5 points to be exact, right? I had the money line. It was favored. I was going to walk away with $400. No. No. You just need a touchdown because it was less than 7 points they needed, but it was more than a field goal, right? I think it was 5 points. And what did we do? We decided to just sit there and run the clock out when you could have scored another touchdown for me. They broke my fucking heart. I am so pissed. Unbelievable, right? I am so mad at them, but not for losing because they didn't lose, right? Oh, man, what a college football weekend it has been, right? It's been a roller coaster. I know teams that, I thought they would heavily win actually had to really play, right? Even that Michigan USC game was going back and forth, right? I want to say there was some interesting games. Illinois is 4-0. I want to say that I think they played Nebraska or somebody. That was an interesting game. How did Florida State do?
I think they're still currently in action.
Oh, they're still playing? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Shake Money, did Florida win? And welcome to the show, Shake Money.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, we won. It don't matter, though.
Welcome to Canes Nation, Shake Money. Welcome to Canes Nation.
I'm not old. I don't need to change the walk. Thank you.
Oh, man. Anyway, so enough of college football. Shake Money's if you could talk college football, I'm out of here. That's probably what he's thinking right now. So let's actually talk about the Miami Dolphins. This is the first time we're going to Seattle to play them in 8 years. So that's kind of special.
8 years.
Surprisingly, I want to say the last time we beat Seattle in Seattle, it was in the Dan Marino era, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong on that, but I'm pretty
The
sure.
last time I remember, I was at the game, man. If I remember correctly.
You were at
Yeah,
the
I think Marino was the quarterback, I want to say.
The last
You
time I
went to
remember
Seattle?
us beating Seattle or playing Seattle in Miami was the Dan
was it
Marino
Jay
game.
Fiedler?
Yeah. December 17th,
I wanna say Jay Fiedler beat him.
1991, Ali.
No. I want to say that's incorrect. Well, I was at the game, first of all, and it was the Ryan Tannehill
in
birthday
Seattle.
game where they turned on the sprinklers and right in the middle of the game.
Okay.
Do you remember that? I was saying,
remember that.
when was the last time we beat Seattle in Seattle?
Well, it's every
That was-
8 years, so
yeah.
you have to go back 16
That would be
years.
Dammer. In Seattle. No, I wasn't at that game. I wasn't in Seattle.
Yeah, because
In Seattle, you're talking about 16 years ago then now. Now you
was
got to
the-
go back to 2008. They
I want to
won
say
that, coach.
Seattle was at that time was in the AFC, weren't they? At that time,
They still was in FC.
No,
They didn't
were
move until like early 2000s when they switched.
Yeah.
yeah, and that was the end of the Dan Marino era. So
Right.
that's why we were playing them in the playoffs.
Yeah,
So
they
I'm
left
pretty
the
sure-
NFC or they left the AFC right after Dan Marino. Pretty much.
Yeah, in the late 90s. Yeah, early
Yep.
2000s.
Yep, that is correct. So it
But
is
we
gonna
played
be
them
an
in 2008. I want to say.
Oh, it's over. It's touchdown Miami.
touchdown Miami.
Goodbye.
Yeah.
Cam Ward threw a dart to number 11, and it just
There's your future Miami Dolphin right there.
sideline. Sam
Cam
Brown
Ward?
Jr. 76-yard
Cam-
touchdown.
Yeah,
Right
Cam
now-
Ward will be a Dolphin. You heard it here first.
So, South Florida had the lead, 1-point lead for about 30 seconds.
Hmm.
Listen, I hate to burst your bubble, Crypto, but tomorrow we're gonna get Tom Brady 2.0. Skyler Thompson is going to shoot us into the next dynasty. So there you go. You heard it here first. I'm officially. I love jokes, but I'm officially jumping on the Skyler Thompson thing. Let's go.
Wide
you're saying,
receiver
man.
coach is yelling at the
That would
receiver.
be,
that just
Pete
got a
is
touchdown.
You've been eating those cornflakes Pete been serving you.
Hmm.
Miami going for 2 to make it an even 7-point game.
Interesting. So I want to say, I don't know. I'm kind of like not excited for this game, but I'm excited. You know what I mean? And like we talked about, the backstage about this color, that because all the pundits are saying that we're going to lose, they're picking Seattle across the board, right? I feel like one of two reactions is it's either going to be really bad, or it's going to be super really good and like, holy crap, we did something, right? There's going to be no in between, because even when I said this, even when we're playing mediocre, if we pull off the win, it's still going to be special. The fans are going to overhype it. You know what I mean? So like with how one-sided it is, it's going to be hard to kind of see the middle. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's just my opinion. I feel like if we are able to pull off an upset, that it's going to be, you don't see the middle. It's going to be either really good or holy shit. You know what I mean? We did it. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? That's going to be the reaction from the fan base. Some interesting news. Holy shit, we put another player on IR. Grant DeBose, the player that we picked off of waivers, the Green Bay wide receiver, is now on IR. We signed Tim Boyle, so I don't know if that means no Huntley tomorrow. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Depends on what the depth chart shows.
And we also elevated D. Eskridge and Eric Izukama to the active roster. Well, I will say Eskridge will be very interesting because he's super fast, and I could see him taking on punt returns and kickoff returns duties, to be honest. Eric Izukama, this is his chance to prove everybody that he belongs here, right? We talk about him getting injured all the time and never getting on the field. This is your chance to get on the field. This is your chance to do something. Let alone, let's not forget, Eric Izukama, isn't he like Skyler's favorite receiver? Some of the most memorable preseason moments he was throwing to Eazy-E. You know what I'm saying? So for me, this might be something. Might be. We'll see what happens. But it's definitely the moment of proving for both the quarterback and the receiver. Both Skyler and Eazy-E have a chance to prove something that they truly belong here, right? Skyler can prove that he's really what the Skyler Knights, if you want to call it that, or Skynet, if you're following Skynet and all that, to prove them right. He's also proving all the Tuneers and the haters wrong. He has that opportunity to do so, right? Eazy-E. Bro, we don't have a wide receiver number 3 if our life depended on it. So if he comes in and it starts establishing himself early and can be consistent, that's a name we might see for the next several weeks. So kind of excited for that. What else? What do you guys want to talk about? Nothing?
Absolutely nothing. Say it again. Game time weather.
You think is
I'm afraid Crypto's gonna bust out his predictions because every time he does, I think of this song.
should be able to be a bounce back.
So you think we can bounce back? Is that correct, Crypto?
Miami converted the 2 points, making it a 7-point game.
I am predicting the game. The next 2 games is if Tua was starting. Even though they can come in wins or losses.
Well, right now, KP is leading the predictions because he said that Buffalo would come in and beat us in at home, but he has us beating Buffalo away. So we'll see if
he wants to be a away road game. Oh, he got us winning on the road.
He thinks that that's where the shocker is going to come. We'll see. We'll see if that happens.
The road win, going to Buffalo. We might have a quarterback back. We might not. But, hey, Skyler showed he could play in Buffalo.
Yeah. Let me ask you this. Is it me or maybe the Miami Dolphins are possibly trying something different for a change, right? We haven't been playing the vertical game. It seems like we're trying to go
You mean like winning?
Horizontal. Yeah, I don't know, bro. I don't know what they're doing. They're doing something completely different. You know, it seems like they're really incorporating the running back into the passing game, using their wide receivers as decoys. I don't know what they're doing. Even Mike McDaniel has a whole new look. It's like he forgot about his swag. He looks like a homeless Mark Anthony right now, right? Go look at how the guy, letting his facial hair grow, and he already got all these wrinkles on his face. I mean, shit, the guy's younger than me, and he already looks 10 years older. You know what I'm saying? What I'm trying to say is, like, it's almost like someone took his groove. You know what I mean? And he needs to find his groove back, his mojo,
Yeah.
And I kind of feel like that's where the issue of the team is right now. Is like they left their mojo at home and they need someone to go run and get it, right? And because I think once we get that back, I think we're going to go back into focusing on winning. Also, the way it's, I don't know, it's really weird. The offense that we've been calling, it's almost like the offense we're running isn't really made for the quarterbacks we have here. And what I mean by that is Mike McDaniel too worried that defenses are already going to have them figured out, that he had to change things up? Do you think that is really what happened? Or what do you guys think? I mean, I don't know. I'm just trying to speculate here. What do you guys think?
I know last season on I don't know if, I think it was ESPN or NFL Network. It was a Baltimore Colts defensive back that was on there after we played them and they beat us. He said that the team had already had our offense figured out, and he used a word, I forgot what the word he used, but
he said they have a tail.
Right.
There's certain things that tips them off to let us know exactly what we're doing.
Yeah, but players can say that, but is that necessarily true though?
It can be, yeah.
Well, it's gonna feel like you've got the offense figured out when they're not executing.
That is true. That's
you know what I mean? So it's gonna seem easy as a defensive player. It's gonna be like, whoa, we got them. You know what I mean?
So, Color, I know you want to show a play about
the linebackers baiting the quarterback into throwing into an area that they constantly keep getting deeper.
Well, I mean, if you're talking about a tell on the individual players, Crypto, yeah, sure. I just mean like figured out our offense and all that. No, we just don't execute. That's what it seems like when the other team don't execute. Like you figured them out.
Yeah, that is really the truth.
But no, the common denominator is a certain type of defense or certain type of coordinators and certain type of player group.
Fair enough. I'm just saying the West Coast was figured out a long time ago. It's successful because people execute it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
At a high level. That's why it's successful.
Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, look at it this way. One thing I noticed in the first two games, right? We are not attacking the middle of the field whatsoever. We did in the beginning of the Jacksonville game, right? We tried doing that, and we had 3 straight drops from tight ends in the middle of the field. Whatever we did last year to attack the middle of the field, I think they need to bring some of it back. And the reason I say that is attacking the middle of the field, or not the intermediate throws, but like the 5 to 10 yards ahead of line of scrimmage. That is where you need to attack more, because if you can control that, you can start making those deep throws that you want to make to Tyreek and Waddle again, because they'll be more likely to be more wide open at that point, right? You need to do something to change the formation of the defense, create matchups. They're not creating matchups, right? And that's what makes me wonder, like, are we just trying to coast through these first couple games until we get to, the big time teams, or what are we doing? And the only thing I can think of is maybe we decide to flip a script and complete new playbook.
I might think along those lines, except everybody on our schedule.
You'll find yourself 1-9 in a heartbeat if you do that.
Yeah, I mean, we just played the Bills.
Yeah, I understand, but the reason I said coast is because we're playing teams like the Colts. Titans are actually good, even though they really haven't won to really show that.
Ali, there's the execution part.
Yeah,
the Titans beat us last year because we failed to execute at the end of the game.
Yeah, and they executed. So,
right.
Yeah, I understand. But yeah, it's just it's just weird. It's just how you can. I guess it's like a shock.
I don't know. I guess I see that game different.
You see that game differently, Crypto? Like, please explain.
Well, when you can't get 10 yards, bro, for a first down, you're not executing.
Yeah, you're not, but there's always the other side of the equation. Well, sometimes the defense can force you not to.
Well, the
execute
other,
field.
again, as we were just saying, the other side of the equation is a lesser grade football team. We're not talking about the Kansas City Chiefs, bro.
Yeah. They're not. I mean, that sense their personnel group and the way they match up with
Right,
long,
right.
lanky,
I'm making the same
long,
point.
lanky.
I'm making the same
coordinator.
point as you are, Crypto. That we can look at Tennessee as an easy out, but they beat us because of our failure to get a first down.
Right,
However,
but we
they
forgot how we get to
stopped
that
us from
point.
doing it. We still failed to do it. Even
They
if it was
dominated our
because of them.
offense for more than
Okay.
90% of that game.
Okay. Did
They
we
only
succeed?
got in that deficit that they was in because
Fair
of their
enough,
doing.
Crypto. Fair enough, Crypto. But did we succeed? No, which means we failed. I'm not saying it wasn't because of their defense. I'm simply saying we failed. Doesn't matter if it was because their defense was good. I'm just saying. When it came down to it, we couldn't beat the Tennessee Titans. So we can't look at anybody on our schedule as somebody we can be coasting through.
No, that would be a grave mistake to do that against anybody at this point.
Of course.
Not just the Titans. You can't even do it against the Cardinals.
We've proven that when it came down to needing 10 yards to beat the Titans, we couldn't get it.
Well,
however that came.
You can't even do it against the Cardinals, is what I'm saying. Screw the Titans. Looking at the Cardinals on your schedule, you can't even do that now, based on how they've been playing.
That's what I'm trying to say. Patriots included. The Patriots just played the team we're playing tomorrow to overtime loss.
Yeah, last weekend. Yeah, they came within the field goal of winning that game.
Yeah,
it's literally a field goal game. They lost on the field goal.
It's really interesting. I don't know. I do think it does come to execution. I think you're absolutely right. And that's something we need to start doing. We need to start executing.
Means no turnovers.
Definitely. I mean, I was looking at what the Miami Dolphins. Yeah. I was looking at what Miami Dolphins keys to victory are according to the Miami Dolphins Twitter page. They're saying create conflict for Seattle linebackers. I definitely agree. Create mismatches. Matchups are key. Start attacking them. Start making them part of the game. You know what I mean? Don't just lean on these short dump off screen passes, side to side, and then go, throwing out deep. That's not how this works. You have to start creating threats in different areas to get the defense to move. Disrupt the timing of the Seattle offense. Now, this will be interesting. I think part of that starts with, in which is the next key, create pressure on Geno Smith. The more pressure you provide him, you can disrupt the timing. Let me ask you this: how dangerous players that Seattle has, like Njigba Smith, for example, or Tyler Lockett, or some of the other players that they have, do you think that we are going to play zone the whole game, or are there times that we may play man?
It might have to be a little bit of both, because they got man beaters on and zone beaters, so you got to mix it up. Kind of throw them off guard, chess game.
Yeah, I think
keep
we
them
need
guessing, because you stick with one. Gino's shown he's capable of beating you down the field too, with the boundary guys, with their big receivers.
Yeah, I expect
so
a lot more.
You got to mix it up. I think this is the kind of game you got to mix it up.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, overall, especially in the trenches and what our linebackers are going to bring to this game, I think that they are going to play a lot more physical, a lot more. There's going to be a lot more blitzing, pressures on the quarterback, chaos, confusion. I think that would be something I would do. I wouldn't even be surprised if you see a zero blitz happening. You know what I mean? And calling that as your defense from time to time. The more pressure, the more faster that you force the quarterback to react, I think the better it'll be. It'll create those turnovers. It'll create those sacks or those mistakes. That's essentially the keys to the game that they're saying. I agree with that. I think that's what we're going to see. When it comes to offense, I think you need to create the better matchups that work for you and attack that middle of the field, right? I think we need to establish the run. You still continue to have Achane as part of your offense, but I think we need to do something a little bit different. And I won't be surprised if we run a very different offense than we've seen, the first 2 games. I think the tight ends
will be the game to try it out.
That's what I'm about to say. Ollie, the tight end, you got to use.
We run the same offense last week. We're going to get destroyed. We got to change the offense.
The tight ends are definitely going to get involved a lot. I expect that they will. At least that's what I would do to try to change things up a bit. I won't be surprised if we see double tight end formations, or even having one tight end on the line, one as a wideout. I won't be surprised. You know what I mean? It won't surprise me.
Also, get Alex Dino involved too. Get the fullback involved.
Get Alex Ingold involved, right? I do expect to see, I know Skyler may not be the most mobile quarterback, as some will say. I think he has the ability. I just need to see a lot more of it. I think we're going to see a lot more of that tomorrow.
More boundary plays and rolling out and actually throwing it down the sideline.
Oh, actually, speaking of that, Color, don't you have a video you want to show?
I don't, because we'll get struck for it. So I can't ever show it. I'd love to show it, but I can't ever show it.
Okay, damn. All right, well, it was funny you brought that up, Crypto, because that is exactly the play that Color wants to show, but he can't, because we'll get struck for it. Damn it. Even if we edit that crap out of that video, we'll get struck for it.
I think it's got to be less than 7 seconds.
I mean, I don't know, bro. I really don't. I can't answer. I just don't have an answer to that question.
Yeah.
Maybe if we were to be able to find a particular play on Dolphins website, on their YouTube page, maybe. I don't know, but,
you talking about
for everything we do.
Yeah, there's a video of Skyler rolling out, and he throws a deep bomb along the sideline.
Oh, right. DGE did a thing on Skyler.
Yeah. I mean, he did throw it to Easy. Easy didn't complete it technically because he got pass interference. The person I think yanked him or something at the last minute. But I think Easy could have caught that ball, to be honest.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is that DGE did a special on Skyler. You can't use his he did a thing on Skyler Thompson showing him in his at Kansas State rolling out and throwing passes and everything. He was dissecting his weakness and his strengths.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know how that works. I know when we've shown videotape before that someone else created, or it was, on YouTube or whatever, we always get dinged for whatever reason. So I don't want to get dinged. Make sure you hit like and subscribe. Make sure you hit likes, because I need more likes. Otherwise, I'm going to get dinged. So make sure you hit the like button. I really appreciate it.
All right.
Oh, man. Actually, I got a video that I want to play.
Everybody can believe all the people that trash him, or if you want to make yourself a little more confident in the guy, go watch a highlight reel. Just search for, Skyler Thompson highlights. They're all out there.
Hey, go look at it. I looked at it.
Yeah.
And then, like I said, DGE just did a special on him just a couple of days ago.
I'm going to share a video. We're going to play. Share screen. Here we go. And actually, before we do that, let me make sure. Okay. There we go.
Hmm.
Oh, that is the video from the Miami Dolphins.
Hmm.
Yeah. So
Hmm.
it'll be exciting. I
The
mean,
video.
look, it's hard
That's
for
it.
me to. Yeah, that's the video. So
Okay.
it's hard for me to get hyped for this game, right? It's really
Right.
hard. I'm really trying, right? But the hope is that we
Kind of like we
can.
in limbo.
Yeah, the hope is that maybe we can find the end of that dark tunnel in this game. Maybe find the light. Even if it doesn't work out to our favor, maybe this game might be the stepping stone to finding that light, right? It's games like this that players sometimes can rise to their potential. And I want to see if anybody can rise above their potential, essentially, is what I'm saying. Let it be Skyler. Maybe this is the game that Waddle finally does, all out. Like
Catches everything.
catches everything and is a monster on the field. You know what I mean? Maybe
he gets 400 yards at that point.
Maybe this is if he plays. I have to see if there's any injuries to this person. But let's say Jalen Wright busts out in this game with 250 yards and 2 touchdowns. You know what I mean? Maybe this is the game that what's his name is going to have a breakout game for this season. Jalen Phillips. Maybe this is a 3-sack game. That would be a hell of a start to this season, being a 3-sack game. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm looking for tomorrow. Even if we lose, I want to see the players putting it out on the field. You know what I'm saying? I want to see Tyreek trying. I want to see Jalen Waddle trying. I want to see Jalen Phillips trying. I want to see Javon Holland. Maybe he'll get that catch and run it back for another 100 yards, pick 6. You know what I mean? I want to see that. If we're not winning, at least show me you're giving it all. That's where I'm at. What do you guys think? You guys agree that's what you want to see too tomorrow?
Yeah, lay it all on the line.
Lay it all on the line.
No matter what, even if you're in a loss, let us show that you tried. The effort was there. No rolling over in the first quarter or even in the fourth quarter.
No. I mean, to be honest, I don't want to see. I don't want to see the intensity dropping. I want to see 0 to 60 or 0 to 100, 100% of the time. Even in the fourth quarter when it doesn't look good, keep blitzing, keep causing pain, keep pressuring the quarterback. I don't want to stop, right? That's how you bring yourself out of these situations. Because when you are down, deep down in the trench and you think that you can't see the light, you need to start fighting to see the light. And that's what I think the team needs. Somebody needs to lead this team out of the darkness and into the light. Right?
Yep.
Guys to step up. Step up.
Yeah. That's what I need to see. I know we can sit here and complain about, the GM. We heard that this week. Everyone's bitching about Chris Greer. But reality for me is that Chris Greer's job was to assemble a team, right? And players. Like he's the guy taking the order of the ingredients, right? Mike McDaniel is the chef that takes those ingredients and makes something that is really good out of it, right? So that's why I don't think it's Chris Greer's issue that we're in right now. People want to blame him for that. I don't.
No, it's shared.
It's
both of them. I mean, you got to share both. That's what people's missing.
That's fine. There are some things to blame Chris Greer for, but is it Chris Greer's fault that Waddle isn't catching the ball on the field when it's blank in his hand? So
if he constantly keeps sabotaging his backup quarterback's ability to win important games, then that's when the responsibility is his to make sure that he puts pressure on the coach not to play him.
Yeah, okay. That I can agree with. Conversations like that, which we're probably not made preview to, I agree. Those need to happen, right? I agree with that 100%. But there's people that are blaming him because we didn't necessarily address the offensive line. But technically, who's to say that he didn't try? You know, who's to say that he didn't actually try to call up people to see if they were available for trade, which he did, because that got reported several times that he did try to make phone calls to certain people. In addition, who's to say he didn't go to Mike McDaniel and say, okay, what type of offensive lineman do we need to fix this? Who's to say Mike McDaniel didn't say, oh, I don't need offensive linemen. They don't do what I need. I need this type of person. Right.
And at that point, it's squarely on McDaniel's shoulders.
Exactly. We want to sit here and
he's
speculate.
blocking Chris Greer from helping him out.
We can sit here and speculate till we're blue in the face and blame Greer, but to be honest, we don't know. We're not in the office building at his desk. You know, we don't have Chris Greer and Mike McDaniel's offices bugged here at TFTG. We don't have that. There's nobody here that does, right? Unless you're in the building sitting right next to Chris Greer while he's talking to Mike McDaniel.
Right. It's not exclusive.
The only way you're probably going to know if you say you know, but to be 100% honest, nobody knows, right? Because they're not going to tell you what they're doing, because no right GM's going to show their hand to the public. You know what I mean? Nobody does that. My point is that times like this, we don't need our fan base to start pointing fingers yet. It's too early. It's one game, right? This is only week 3. Again, breaking news. This is only week 3, people. We haven't even played our week 3 game.
Now we got 14 games left after Sunday. After about 7 o'clock tonight, we'll have 14 games remaining in the season.
This is not the same thing that happened 2 years ago. We're in the middle of a season. We lost our quarterback again after Christmas Day, right? This is not the same thing. This is week 2, we lost our quarterback. You have the next, 4, 5 weeks, 6 weeks to go to get through, manage these games. Who knows? Maybe we go on a little run after this game. Then what are you going to say? Are you going to say that, is Chris Greer at fault still? Imagine that, Crypto or Color or Mr. Paul. Imagine we go and win the next 7 games, right? Are we going to still sit here and blame and stand, blame Chris Greer and slam the table and flip tables over?
Doing his part.
Is that what we're gonna do? I don't see what the point of that is doing. You're not helping the team. You're not helping yourself. You're not helping the fan base, and content creators aren't helping their fan bases either. Right? Yes, I have screamed and yelled about Tua Tagovailoa and his visit to, a Disney on Ice event. Yes, I have. I agree that maybe he shouldn't have done that. He may have had that planned with his family. But the optics aren't good, specifically on the fact that he went to this event the day after that he was fencing on the field. You understand what I'm saying? That's why it doesn't look good. Let alone, why did this information even come out? Right? Why? I believe someone told me that Mostert is the one that told everybody in an interview. Right? If that's the case, why is he telling everybody? What's the point of that? Personally, there was no reason I don't believe Tua would give that information out because nobody even asked him about it. You know what I mean? So that's why I'm kind of wondering why the information was leaked in the first place. But I do, if he had something planned with his family, and let's say, the doctors said we need to give you a day or two before we actually have a prognosis or anything to see how what's what, then if they said it was okay, then I'm okay with it. If you have an issue with him going to an event like that, maybe you should talk to the team doctors. Just saying, but at the time I was letting off steam, right? I was letting it all out because that's how emotional this fan base has been. And it's taken me some time to kind of get over what I saw on Thursday, right? So that being said, this is your chance, everybody in the chat, everybody watching at home. I'm going to be dropping the link. Come on down. Come on here.
No.
Oh, no. Oh, no. You just missed a big moment, Color.
Did I?
Yeah.
Sorry, I was on the phone.
You were on the phone. Who are you talking to? Who are you going to call?
Ghostbusters.
Oh, okay. Shit, I don't have the meme.
my God.
You said, oh, no.
Yeah,
I
I have it.
don't have it because he said, oh, no. And I was going to be like, what are you trying this one? And it would have been Michael Jackson saying, oh, no, that's ignorant. I like that one. That's a good
who
one.
that's supposed to be?
Yeah, that's Michael
And that-
Jackson saying that.
I don't watch that show, so I didn't realize that's who it was supposed to be.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
All
That's
right.
funny.
be Michael.
That's
Yeah.
even funnier now.
That's funny. Yeah.
Yeah.
Here it is.
No, they're ignorant. That's ignorant.
Wow.
In
Yeah.
fact, that version of Michael Jackson had a mustache, which I think
That's
at one
mean.
point he did kind
Right.
of grow
He
facial
did.
hair. So you're right.
That's mean.
He had grew out some facial hair.
Yeah.
And prayers to his family because they lost Tito
their
Jackson.
brother.
also.
Tito.
Oh, really? When was
Yeah,
that?
Tito?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Uh,
When
Couple
did
days
Tito
ago.
play?
2
Hey.
days ago.
Everybody
Tito.
forgets about Tito.
Jackson
Yeah,
5.
Tito.
Oh man.
Those remember
Yeah,
the
he
Jackson
passed away.
5.
Yeah.
Now
I
it says
mean,
Randy and Jermaine.
Didn't Tito look like
Yeah.
There was 4 brothers left.
didn't Tito look like Deion Sanders?
Mm-hmm.
Sort of.
I don't remember.
No,
I mean
I don't
original
recall him looking like-
original just came out into the league Deion Sanders, not current Deion Sanders.
I mean, for me, it was always Janet.
No, I
Janet
never
Jackson
thought of.
the shit. So I liked her stuff. So I thought she was just as
Janet.
talented
The
as her
Three
brother.
Sisters were just as good. Yeah.
I want to
Three
say the
Sisters
most
are good.
expensive music video ever made, "Scream"
What's
by
between
Michael
them
Jackson
two? Yeah.
and Janet Jackson. That was
Yeah,
the most
Scream was
expensive music
expensive.
video. I
Yep.
think today it still holds the record, actually. So
Yeah.
But
That one
anyways.
was real expensive.
going back to where I was at, make sure you hit like and subscribe. I'm going to be dropping the link. I invite everybody to come on up. Let it all out on your chest. Let everything out. Put it on the table. Whatever you guys want to talk about, whatever you have to get off your chest, let's do it because it's the only way we're
yeah.
going to get out of this darkness and into the light. So with that being said, we're going to play this short video. We're going to take a quick break, and I'm going to be dropping the link.
Never fall back. We will stay right where we at. We ain't never fall back. Yeah. We ain't never fall back. And you can find me where I'm at. We ain't never fall back. We ain't never fall back. And you can find me where I'm at. We ain't never fall back. Come up with a game plan. Double XL up in the paint, you can't shake that. All the way gassed up, full tank, man. Moving too quick, keep the cameras in the playback. Dang, tell me how you feel with it. You put a lid on it, I ain't got no chill with it. This right here your problem, you gon' have to deal with it. Lay it on the line, high risk, that's the meal ticket. Yeah, we ain't never fall back. Hold our ground where we at, never fall back. No lies, no facts, we gon' stay right where we at. We ain't never fall back. Yeah, we ain't never fall back. And you can find me where I'm at. We ain't never fall back. We ain't never fall back. And you can find me where I'm at. We ain't never fall back. Been way evolved. Came with the hands out, get them off us. I'm 24/7 in the office. Pay attention cause I ain't repeating offers. Yeah, never met a man I've been scared of. Careful, you gon' get exactly what you asked for. Here for whatever you bring me, getting handled. I answer to no one, I don't need to hassle. Yeah, we ain't never fall back. Hold our ground where we at. We ain't never fall back. Hold our ground where we at. Never fall back. We ain't never fall.
All
How
right.
come you don't ever make none of that shit for me, bro?
You want me to make
I'm kidding, man. No,
What's up,
but-
Benjamin? Shout out to Benjamin.
I just wanted to say, how many guys get the perfect hurdle over a tackler and take it to the house, bro?
Yeah.
Like that was such a great return, man.
You
Like,
guys,
how
so
often do you see that?
growing up as a child, right? OJ McDuffie was the shit to me. He was the best receiver. I didn't care about anybody else.
Y'all
I didn't
know
care
when you're
about
playing
Jerry
Madden,
Rice.
when you're
I
playing
didn't care
Madden and you're
about-
doing punt returns, you're just itching to be able to do the hurdle and take it to the house. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
I mean, for me, OJ was it, right? There was no Jerry Rice, there was no Michael Irvin or any of these guys that you saw in the other team. It was OJ. That's what it was for me growing up as a kid. I am lucky to say I have 3 jerseys in a actually, I'm getting another shadow box because I have 3 jerseys. 2 of them already been put in a shadow box. All 3 signed by my most favorite Dolphin players ever. I have OJ McDuffie signed jersey, the retro jersey signed, and that one I'm going to actually put in a shadow box. I also have Ricky Williams and Dan Marino, all in a shadow box. So I'm pretty soon I'm going to have this whole wall of shadow box jerseys signed and everything. So yeah, we got people in the back. We got Anthony Manzano. How you doing, sir? How's everything?
Hey,
Oh,
fellas.
man.
my energy is just zapped out. Seriously, I want to have like energy. Me and Color usually have energetic conversations, but this whole thing with Tua has zapped the energy out of me to the point where I can't even, like, I'm apathetic. Like, is that bad?
I completely understand. I'm there, bro. I was there. Like, you probably heard me on the show right as the game ended, screaming my head off, screaming.
No,
in fact,
I didn't. I missed.
At one point, and I'm going to bring this gentleman up here in a second. I told Greg he wasn't screaming loud enough because he was talking normal.
Yeah.
And I told him that's not how you do this, and you need to start turning up. And that I was so mad, bro. So I know exactly.
I think Greg bought himself a limiter, bro. I'm pretty sure it cuts off at a certain decibel level.
Yeah,
I was
so mad.
Now he can scream to his heart's content. It won't clip.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Ollie, for me, what worries me about what this thing with the family at this theme park? Let's say the doctors told him not to do it, and he went ahead and still did it.
Let's be clear. He didn't go to a theme park. He
Yeah,
went
it was more like
to a presentation of Disney on Ice.
Watching, yeah. He's a spectator, I guess, for the most part.
At the
Didn't
place-
participate in any,
at the place
from what
that
the report
Panthers-
says.
It was at the place that the Panthers play.
Thank you.
Oh,
That's
no,
what
well, when I saw that article, I thought when they said Disney, I thought he was at.
Yeah, they made it seem like he was at a theme park.
Well, because he cleverly said Disney event in the article.
he never said, exactly what it was.
What type of event?
Yeah.
Yeah, so-
all we
so
know is
people-
an ice event. That's all we know.
What's
Yeah,
up,
no-
Greg?
Hey, Greg.
I had some.
Will the real Miami Dolphin fans please stand up? Please stand up. Man, all of you on Twitter are just talking about Skyler.
Well,
What-
Eminem is
My
coming
concern,
back out,
Anthony,
man.
Anthony, my concern is that they thought they were going to an all 22 film session, and it turned out to be Disney on Ice, and they couldn't tell the difference. That's what concerns me.
Honestly, I want to see if the Dolphins do something like. Well, you're gonna have to change way too much with Huntley because he's not a great passer. Like they're gonna have to do way more. What is it called? Option plays.
Yeah, hold on, Anthony. Hold on. I thought that joke would have got way more traction than it did, bro. Like nobody gets it.
I know. I know.
There you go.
I got it.
I've used it like 3 times. I've used it like 3 times in the last couple days. I've used it like 3 times, and nobody seems to laugh on it. I think it's hilarious.
It's a dad joke.
They thought they were going to an all-22 session for the Buffalo game, and it turned out to be Disney on Ice, and they couldn't tell the difference. You don't think that's funny?
It's not
That's
as funny.
absolutely.
It's always like that.
That's comedy gold. I don't know why y'all ain't laughing. I order you all to laugh.
I'm sorry, come on. California.
No, that's because you said that. You said the joke like 3 different times.
Ollie, I'm afraid Color's gonna be like the. I'm not sure if you ever all watch American Dad. The show.
Dad. Oh.
The alien.
Yeah, the alien when he became the dictator of that like Caribbean island, where he kept like killing everybody, missing. Let's hope Color doesn't start kicking people off the panel.
Oh my God. Well, in that case, Color's controlling my brain. There goes Anthony. Oh my God.
Damn it.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Now, I must admit, this is much more hilarious.
What?
Not as funny as a caterpillar.
My goodness.
I think that was a lot more funnier. I put Color in the back specifically for bringing up his comments. I don't give.
Ollie, I was talking to a friend of mine. I was talking to a friend of mine actually, Ollie, and we were talking about like if
the messenger, bro.
I know it's way
you
too
put
late.
it up there.
What's Michael K, man?
I don't give a fuck about Michael K. He's a Buffalo fan.
I was trying to make his jokes look not funny.
Hey, but,
well, it just made it look funnier.
Ali, you are right about one thing.
Michael K, man.
Mike needs to adapt and change. I said this yesterday. He needs to adapt and change to this play calling sometimes because they are kind of catching on to what he is doing.
John, I'm really glad that you brought up. So we just had a conversation about fans being hyperbolic after week 2 and going after Greer, saying it's all his fault and everything, right? Well,
yeah,
there is something that can be his fault. If Mike McDaniel has the inability to change things up mid-game or make adjustments, and it costs us an entire season, then Mike McDaniel's not the guy that we thought he was, and he's not the guy from Miami Dolphins, which in then turn, that is Chris Greer's fault.
See, look, guys.
Right. Yeah.
Anthony,
that would be the link.
Anthony, if you want to get some of that energy back up before tomorrow, just do yourself a favor and watch you a nice little highlight clip of Skyler Thompson. You'll be fine. And
we could throw outside the numbers.
For example, look what it did for AB. AB's like, we should be happy. We can finally throw outside the numbers. See, that tells me that AB actually went and watched some Skyler Thompson footage. You know what I mean? So
I think Skyler has enough time between last game and this game.
What's up, G?
I mean, he had, 10 days? He should be
What's going on, everybody?
pretty good with wide receivers and everything.
Yeah,
So-
I mean, he's been playing with
Which
some of
means
these
his
guys
receivers
for a long
shouldn't drop
time.
the ball.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's up,
Ollie,
G?
I'm not sure if you guys agree with this, but with Skyler specifically, I think Mike McDaniel might have to eliminate all the motions he does with Tua because we always say that Skyler has issues with processing the field. Having all those motions, do you think that might confuse Skyler?
we don't all say that.
No.
But
Who says that
I don't think that.
Skyler has
I
all
don't
this
know.
confusion about
Yeah,
processing?
who said that?
Yeah,
Oh,
when did that come
No,
about?
no,
I
no,
don't do
no.
that. But I will say that you can't that the same some of the same schemes that you use with Tua, you may have to change up for Skyler because they're different quarterbacks.
Of course.
They're different
Skyler's
quarterbacks.
more of a.
Of course.
Skyler's not like.
Horrible.
Remember when we Tua made that comeback in the Baltimore game? Remember that?
Mhm.
Remember the types of throws he was making to Tyreek and the particular spots they were at, and Tyreek was like wide open within like 15 yards. You know what I mean? Skyler can make those throws in tighter windows.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree.
For
Gene,
example.
what's on your mind, bro? I want to hear what you.
Absolutely. What up, Ali? Uncle Crypto, Color,
What's
Mr.
on,
Paul?
OG?
What's up,
I
G?
can't see, man. I'm getting old. I got bad eyes. What's going on, everybody?
How you doing?
I'm looking at this iPhone. I'm like, ooh wee, boy, I need to hit
Oh,
that
you
eye
must don't
doctor
have
up,
the
man.
new one then. You got the new one, or you just going with the no?
It's a 15, but it ain't.
Man.
Is
It's
this
a
what I'm
15, it just
gonna
ain't
be
the big
looking
one.
for when I get older? Losing eyesight.
Yep.
Man, look, I had 20/20 all my life, man. So yeah, I guess it's part of it, man.
Look, this is actually going to be a bigger problem than our backup quarterback, is the fact that we have a problem with this even with Tua in the game. AB, once again, AB, man, it's like you finally decided to like see what it was like inside my brain or something. He says there will be no verbal communication. Gonna be loud AF over there. Yeah, agreed. I mean, it's the 12th man. It's the home of the 12th man. We already have issues with changing things up or doing things because of loud noise. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
McDaniel
Every
gotta
bit as
expect
big a
that.
factor as we have a backup quarterback.
He got to be ready for that, man. I'm really hoping that he worked on some stuff this week, man. Because
there were points the last two games.
Sorry to interrupt you, but McDaniel's got to be ready for that too.
Yeah, man.
That's
Hey, listen. By the way, the person who said
Big
that
money.
Skyler Thompson had a hard time processing the field was Pete.
Wow. I thought it was.
Is that right?
I thought it was.
Wait, am I living in an alternate univerce? Did I hear Pete criticizing Skyler?
It was Pete. I didn't want to say it because my memory wasn't sure, but I agree with it was Pete.
It sounds like they come from TD or Dully Duro.
I thought Pete liked Skyler. Didn't he?
Well,
He
yeah,
was pushing for Skyler.
he was doing an all 22, and he was trying to show people that he can be fair. So he picked apart a couple plays where Skyler had a hard time reading the field.
Oh,
I'm not sure if you saw
the
this.
last 4 games Tua played, man. We scored 12. I think it's 12.75 points over the last 4 games, dating back to the Buffalo game before the Kansas City game, before the playoff game. I think it was 14 in that Kansas City game, 7 against Kansas City, 10 against Jacksonville, 20 against Jacksonville, and we scored 10
last week. 10 last week.
7 last week.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
I noticed this the last 2 games.
The averages have been
Crypto, I'm
going
not sure
down.
if you saw this, that like before Tua got injured, I still see issues with our communication system in the helmet, that I keep on seeing Tua point to the helmet like he can't, like he's not getting the play in time. That's why the clock is what is it called, going down to 0 all the time. Like some of these delay of game penalties is more about the communication in the helmet. Like he keeps on saying, I can't hear anything. Like he points to the helmet. Do you see that, Ollie? With Tua sometimes before he got injured, he was pointing to the helmet, sometimes saying, I can't hear anything. Like the volume was loud enough.
I don't know.
You know what people are waiting for, bro, for Skyler to prove? You know what people are waiting for Skyler to prove? They're waiting for him to prove that he can overcome. Just like Tua. I mean, if you got Waddle dropping 3 footballs, Tyreek dropping 1 important one, Gesicki dropping an important one, and you only lose by 3, then there's a good argument to be made that a superior quarterback would have found a way to overcome those mistakes by his players. And that's what we're waiting on Skyler to see. So until then, he gets the trash label, just like anybody else that can't do that. And if you want to include Tua in that, then perfectly fine. You know?
Well, in the Florida State game, a player got hurt.
Well, I don't recall us having too many drops against the Bills.
Well, I'm just saying, though, Tua needs to overcome failures, too, by other players. They're the quarterback. They're the highest paid player on the team.
Yeah.
Offense been stuttering the last, I want to say 6 games, man. If we really take a look at it, man. I mean, Baltimore was 19 points. When is the last time the offense looked like it was humming and hitting on all cylinders? It's been a while.
Last October.
I want to say the Dallas game.
The early December,
Dallas
maybe
game, even though we weren't putting it in the zone, we were moving the ball well. In the Dallas game, we were moving the ball well, even though we didn't put it in the zone.
Yeah, but we were getting 3s.
I don't even count that game. That was the calories. That was empty calorie game, I call.
Empty calorie.
Right.
I mean, I'm really curious. When is the last time this high-powered offense looked high-powered?
Last year, but beginning of the season.
I want to say it was when we played the Jets Black Friday.
Black Friday game, yeah, last November, last November. It's almost a year ago when you think about it. When we was truly
context
on all cylinders.
Who has been concussed since last October?
It's serious though, man, because we're talking about
wow.
Everything but what matters, man. We not scoring, man. We man.
Jermaine thinks it was the Washington game, G. The last time we showed out on offense.
That was early December.
Game.
Yeah, that was early December, the very first weekend of December.
I think it was the Mark Duper and Mark Clayton game.
It's up to
well, I'm gonna,
man, you know how you want to look at it.
Whenever coaches, if Tua gets the grace of calling concussions for bad mistakes, I'm going to say that for Mike McDaniel. He had a concussion as well for calling bad plays. There you go. What's good for the goose is good for the gander.
Listen,
Waddle had a concussion. Waddle had a concussion for dropping 3 footballs. Let's see who else we got.
Listen, I had a concussion for calling the game before the first half of the game.
Right. Oh, the entire Gators football team had a concussion.
Yeah, that's right. It did. That's right, Color. They got a permanent concussion.
I just have a quick.
Don't worry, the Hurricanes concussion's coming soon.
Whoa, we haven't checked back on that lately. Let's see.
No, it's not coming against this game. I can tell you that.
And they have the ball and they're driving right now.
Hey, Color. So I have a bet at the championship of college football game is going to be Ohio State versus Miami Hurricanes.
That's cap.
Well, you don't want. You don't want that, Ali. You know you don't want that.
I want that. Then we can put this to bed. No way. We put it to bed.
You owe us one. You know Ohio State. The whole revenge game narrative is going to be in our favor. All of that, bro.
It's going to go up in smoke like it always does.
Hey, Ali, if Ohio State wins, I'm going to buy you a Ohio State shirt. National championship. Hell yeah.
I just have a quick.
That would be epic, Ali. That would absolutely be epic.
I just thought about it. I was like, shit, dude, that would be awesome.
Still 22-15 Hurricanes with the lead with 10:20 left in the third.
Yeah,
bro, you should be up higher than that. You guys are slacking.
Well, okay.
I know, but we've had
that was in the refrigerator.
We've had a busy start to the season. Look, South Florida is a Florida team.
Well,
they play in this weather. They're not scared of Miami. They're balling up. Okay, fine. It'll pull away. It'll pull. Look, there's the entire third and fourth quarter left to be played. This thing will pull away.
And
No,
Cam
no.
Jordan beat
The-
Florida
their-
State
their
at
first
Florida
true
State.
We'll score
quarterback.
like 3 touchdowns in 2 minutes.
The touchdown we just scored took one play.
Yeah,
you
that's
guys,
right.
you guys are hosting Florida State this year. Y'all gonna mud stomp them.
Okay, so I need to stop the music. Stop
Oh,
what everybody's
Jesus.
doing.
Oh, wait a minute. No, you
Hold
ain't got to do nothing. He's
No,
ghosted me all day in his chat today,
No,
Ali.
no, hold on. I'm stopping the music for this person.
Mhm.
Right? Hold up. Let me add something real quick. Just hold on. I'm gonna bring him up. Just hold on
Play
one
that
second.
Casper the Friendly Ghost music.
That's some funny shit right there. I'm gonna
No,
play
he
this.
did. He ghosted me the entire chat. I kept
I'm
trying
gonna-
to tell him that Jerome Baker is doubtful for
music.
tomorrow. He kept saying, well, Jerome Baker might do this and that. He's doubtful for tomorrow, bro, but you didn't want to read my chat.
Well, he got butt hurt yesterday. Took his ball home and went left early.
That's what I think it was about, Shake. That's really
Oh,
what I think it was about.
Yeah, he got butt hurt yesterday.
Pete, welcome to the
What's up,
channel, Pete. I'm
That's
glad you're here.
circus music. Yeah, that's good.
Pete, my guy. You ready
Hold
to watch
on.
the channel?
Jake Money is stating that you are saying that Skyler Thompson has a hard time reading the field. Please explain yourself.
That's what he said.
Who said that?
You did.
I said what?
Anthony Manzano said. Anthony Manzano said that somebody said that he had a hard time that Skyler had a hard time processing the field, and I said it was Pete that said that.
Now, as his lawyer, I want to say my client did not make that statement.
You played the right music for the right people in the panel, by the way.
Yeah, the newly one, the one that just joined the panel.
Two
Why
great
you-
film
yeah,
guy breakers.
I'm not the one that bounced you last night, bro.
Yeah, we have a limited quarterback in Skyler Thompson. He's very limited, very limited.
Color, you know what I was thinking? And there's something about Tua, Color, that there's so much negativity I get from this guy. Color, you think it's possible that this guy is going to Seattle to leak our game plan, bro?
Yeah.
Tua's not traveling. Oh yeah, he is
Damn,
traveling
Ali.
Monday.
We didn't even make public our private conversation earlier, and Pete's already one up it, man.
No. Actually,
I'm starting to get this vibe that Tua's over there to leak our game plan because he knows what's at stake. So he's gonna do everything in his power to make it hard for
No. This is this. Hey, listen, I got my theory.
I can't
I
believe
got my theory.
this feeling,
I got my
bro.
theory. I got this feeling that Skyler Thompson wanted Tua to come over there. So if he blows the game, he wants Tua to teach him how to look concussed.
Hey,
Damn.
That's what it is. If Skyler Thompson goes bad, he's gonna go to Tua. Hey man, how do I look concussed? He's gonna teach him.
I don't know though. I think Pete might be onto something. Tua might be meeting up with some shady characters on Aurora Street.
With the trench coat.
You don't find it weird that Jerome Baker is doubtful? He might not play. Tua probably gave that guy a bunch of money to get the playbook and to tell him the playbook.
Color. You want to know what's funny? This is what funny. Pete, I don't think he's there to give away our plays. I think he mistakenly thought it was a camping trip in Seattle because he brought a blue tent that he's going to be in the whole time.
Yeah, camping.
Hopefully near Mount St. Helens.
I don't know who put that Mickey Mouse picture of him out, man, with the Mickey Mouse ears, but he damn sure looked like a Cub Scout leader, boy. Couldn't you picture Tua as a Cub Scout leader?
Yeah,
like the leader
with the little. What you talking about with the little shorts?
He's gonna go up
yeah,
that
the
space
little
needle,
shorts, the little
right?
badges, making s'mores and shit out there. Yeah.
Hey, Pete. After tomorrow, they're gonna be saying they're gonna be saying
row your boat gently down the street.
They're gonna be saying Tua who? Because Skyler's gonna light it up tomorrow.
Life is but a dream.
We're winning the Super Bowl with Skyler. All you negative.
Nah,
Nelly.
Greg, those conversations are gonna happen after Monday night's game.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
That's when those conversations are gonna happen. When the whole world is watching
Yeah.
Monday night versus Titans, they're gonna show a little clip. Oh, Tua lost to this team, and they're gonna talk about how Tua been struggling versus the Titans. Then the game is gonna start. Skyler's gonna light up the Titans, and everybody's gonna be talking about Skyler. And it's just gonna be the keys are gonna be turned over slowly but surely. You know what I'm starting to think? I'm actually starting to think that
You're
even
concussed?
if Tua comes back,
That's not
we might not even want to play this guy. We might be in trade
Appreciate-
conversation soon
Tell him, Pete.
with Tua.
Hey, Pete.
I don't even know who
If
you
McDaniel
are.
is smart, man, everybody is looking for 10 and 17 to come out to Seattle and try and do something. Switch it up, man. Let them be decoys. They're going to draw all the attention. We know A-Chain is a dog. He want to play. Put the ball in his hands, man. All them other dudes gave up on the team to
No,
me, man.
I don't.
Let A-Chain run the rock. Give it the right. If you got to throw it on third down to get a first, do that and then get right back to running that shit, man.
Yeah, but
Run
G, you
behind
got to
Austin Jackson,
remember,
man. Let him earn some money.
the quarterback we're starting with limited game and limited start experience. How do you think these guys get treated when they go and
Yeah,
get their
but I
first
mean,
start?
to me, man, if we got a good run game going, man,
I-
and we
The
let
only way,
Skyler
and
like
I'm gonna tell
feel
you right now,
comfortable,
G,
man,
the
we straight,
only
bro.
way, and I told Mr. Negative this, the only way our run game is going to work tomorrow evening
Mhm.
is if Skyler Thompson is passing that rock. If he's not passing the ball
To the other team?
and they're not downfield completions, our run game is not gonna open up, G. It's just not.
Yeah,
Because
I'm interested
that's
to
what the
see though,
Seahawks are
Pete.
gonna try to take away first. That's their
How
game plan. Let's take
Seattle's
away the run
defense?
first.
How's
I think
Seattle's
Austin Jackson
defense?
will do damn good
Mhm.
blocking out there,
Seattle
man,
has a
rather
good
than
defense.
having to watch the
Hey,
blind
Pete,
side,
that's
bro.
an interesting plot you had going there about the
Mhm.
Which one?
conspiracy. I just heard you
Sorry,
there.
buddy.
I'm like, wait a minute. We got a
put
nice
the button
conspiracy
too
going
close
on.
to
What
the
the hell?
solo
Who's the
I'm
button.
co-star
starting
in
to
this
feel.
conspiracy,
Yeah,
Pete?
it makes no sense, dude. It just makes no
Who's the
sense. This guy's
co-star?
traveling. Tua, he's
Who's
giving
going?
it up.
Who's going to win the Emmy? Is he going to win an Emmy, a nomination for this plot?
I'm not sure.
Hey, Greg, who
But it was just a question. You
no,
guys
good.
think it's crazy? You guys think that
This-
won't happen?
Yeah.
Oh man, Tua's coming to sandbag the whole deal, man.
Mhm.
With Mike
Yeah.
We're gonna start calling
Hey,
Tua
hey,
the
hey.
sandbag.
Hey, we're gonna call him Tua Big Dick, Tua Big Arnold, Benedict Tua.
Benedict.
Listen, after
I
tomorrow,
mean,
Pete, I'm telling you,
Damn,
Benedict
they're
damn,
Tua.
that's
Kamikaze.
wild.
They're gonna be
Mr.
if,
Head
speak
first.
up, Greg?
well,
You gotta
let's
speak
just
up,
say
Greg.
if Skyler kept winning,
Man,
what would
And
you
I
do
love
that's
without Mike?
crazy.
I love how all the attention is all on Skyler. But in reality, has our defense gotten an interception?
no.
Nope.
We
Not
need to
yet.
get
Nah,
an
man, but
interception.
They got a
man,
fumble
the
though.
Came
defense,
close.
ain't the problem.
No,
First
but
game
we
as
haven't
whole,
gotten
No,
man.
we
The
didn't.
offense ain't scoring, bro.
We had one
It's the
fumble,
offense,
Pete.
man.
We
That's
got a
struggling.
fumble.
We known for the
Yeah,
offense,
but
man. McDaniel's an offensive
Game-winning
coach,
fumble.
man. That ain't Brian Flores. This man's supposed to be Mr. Offensive Guru, and our offense been sputtering the last 6 games. Nobody talking about it, bro. He need to run the
I've
ball.
been talking about it.
Man, if my
Yeah.
dream, give A-Chain 35 touches and see what
I
happens.
like that. I think that's
Mhm.
way too much. No,
Control. We're not
Tomorrow,
gonna score a lot. We got ball
I'll
control
give, you,
offense.
I'll give you a free bet tomorrow, guys. Devon A-Chain, anytime touchdown. That's your free bet.
Oh, good for you.
which was an interesting bet.
Because of
An
last week,
interesting.
I
man,
think
I feel
A
like he the
Chain,
only
if he
one
gets
that lyrically.
60 touches tomorrow,
I got a totally
lose
fun
bad.
bet. I got a fun bet for y'all.
Oh, good for you.
It has a really good chance of winning, like a really good plausible chance of happening.
I'm about to put in my bets tonight.
What?
I'm
But,
putting in my
but
bets.
it can only,
yeah.
it can only be used with money that you can throw away, and that's plus 400 for Skyler to throw for 3+ touchdowns or 1 rushing touchdown. Plus 400. $10 will win you 50.
You know what I like more, Color, which I think is probably even more plausible. And shout out to Fred for this one. First touchdown scorer of the game, Jonnu Smith plus 3,000.
Don't like it.
Don't like it either. We don't use
I mean,
it.
if they stuff the
Plus
box and dare McDaniel to throw it
on Jonnu
damn
Smith
right, throw it.
opening up the game.
You're better off just raising the stakes even more and going with Durham Smythe.
He probably has higher odds, but Jonnu Smith seems like a safe bet to be the first one.
You
Like
gotta
we
look
get
out
ball
for the
first.
players Skyler been practicing.
Right.
We
Well,
go
don't you
down.
think
He's like, he gonna gravitate to them second stringers.
To the defense to be targeting if we're in a 2 tight end set going into the end zone? So
No,
likely
because
Durham
what we've
Smythe will
seen-
be the outlet.
Skyler should be
Likely
the
Durham
driver.
Smythe to be the outlet to get the
Hey.
touchdown.
Did he throw that away? Oh no, I guess he didn't.
Smythe
He's
could be the guy too, Color. But I think I'll trust. Like to
Skyler's
me,
used to
if
looking
it's
for number
between
81 too, bro.
yeah, but if it's between Jonnu and Smythe, my money is gonna go on Jonnu more because I trust that to happen more.
Fair enough. But
He might make a sick.
I mean, we need to get
What's
off
the
the
over
bus
under
with
on
the
a tight
intention
end
of
catching the
running
first
damn
touchdown?
ball, man. Hey, and I'm not saying Skyler can't throw it. Run the damn ball,
I
man.
think there was an over.
Run the
I don't know
ball.
what it is now.
I
But
don't
there
know
was
if we
an
should run the
over-under.
ball now.
There was an
I think we
over-under
should throw the ball
for-
50 times.
There was an over-under for
No,
Skyler's
listen,
passing
yeah.
yards.
I don't
There
think
was an
McDaniel
there was
has
an over-under for
Running the
Skyler's
ball is
passing
disastrous
yards
in
at
this-
196 and a half feet.
No,
I don't think.
no,
Mike
I think
McDaniel
running the ball is
knows how
not
to run
bad.
the ball.
I would totally
Yeah,
take
it's a
the over
disastrous
on
formula.
196 and a half.
He likes to
We're running the ball. We're
Wayne
running the
Johnson
clock out on
sucks.
ourselves. That's not going to work in Seattle.
We got another
50,
person
50.
joining the channel.
The OG Fred.
Fred. It's a circus. Damn, the circus. Welcome to Ringley Brothers are going to be really proud of you, Ali, with this presentation.
Thank you, Ali, for that introduction.
Man,
bro.
that ain't a
Thank you very much.
unicorn. That's a goat, man. They got it. That's not a unicorn.
Hey, Ali, P.T.
Fred.
Barnum is going to be very proud of this presentation.
Fred finna break your jaw.
Oh, yeah.
Hey man,
Hello,
look at
man.
that. Hey, ain't that false advertising, man? When the circus used to claim that they got a real life unicorn, that's false advertisement, ain't it?
Fred, you got to wait. You got to hold on. You got to break EM jaw.
So Pete, plus or minus on 196 and a half for Skyler's passing yards.
Color. I'm gonna have some built tomorrow with plus 300, plus 325. I'm not making it up, Color. I'm thinking tomorrow's game is going to be one of the highest scoring games of the weekend. Geno Smith with Mike. Geno Smith with Mike McDonald. He knows Anthony Weaver's defense. He's gonna know how to eat through our defense with Geno Smith. I expect Geno to put up points. And Skyler Thompson is going to know Mike McDonald's defense with Anthony Weaver. And it's just going to be a back and forth who has the best weapons, who has the smarter quarterback. Wow. And I honestly feel tomorrow night, Skyler Thompson is going to prove that he's better than Geno Smith and he's a smarter quarterback. But it's going to be an air show. All of you guys expecting it to run, it's not going to be a run-heavy game.
That means take the under on. That means take the under on everything, and it'd be 10-9 at halftime.
Everybody expecting run. I could see A-Chain getting another 7 catches tomorrow.
Come on, Nico.
I really could.
So, Pete,
I'll
are
tell
you?
you what.
Yeah, boy, that's some funny shit.
We run that. Hey, if we run that screenplay, H ain't gonna get his head knocked off because they done seen enough film on that shit. We run that screenplay right or left, that corner gonna come up with bad intentions, and it ain't gonna be pretty. Cause
man, we ain't running no, man. We ain't running no bubble screens with Skyler, man.
It's exactly Skyler. Exactly, Skyler.
The talent doesn't warrant.
That ain't his MO, bro.
I'd rather us run quarterback draws before I see a damn running back or wide receiver screen.
All I know is we didn't run a bunch of bubble screens with him against Buffalo. It's not his MO.
Hey, can you guys vision this? Can you guys vision this real quick? 3rd and 1, Skyler Thompson lines him up, 5 wide set, empty set. We run a quarterback draw up the middle with him.
Damn right.
Hey,
Damn right.
Thank you. Thank you.
Let me
Thank
ask you, bro. Let me ask you.
You're
bro.
welcome.
He's out there in his backyard bowing, and his neighbors are like, "What the fuck is this guy doing?"
Who are you comfortable with Ramsey following all over the field, Ali? Or the panel for that matter?
Before I forget, name the wide receivers Seattle have.
DK
They got
Metcalf.
three good ones.
Metcalf,
They got three good
Tyler Lockett.
I be put on DK Metcalf.
Yeah, that's who he
Yeah,
usually. He used to. That was the traditionally when he was playing for the Rams. That's who he would shadow.
I'd have him.
Chop need to show up big. We need Chop Robinson to have his career game tomorrow.
Big Smith, but that's my opinion though.
Hey, watch for him to shadow Lockett. Wait for Geno to commit and slide right over to freaking Metcalf to get the interception.
Do we still
Watch
have?
that.
Do we still have Kader Kohu? You think he might get?
Please.
Yes, we still have
Please.
Darby.
We do. Okay.
You see how crazy that? Do we still have Kader Kohu? Kader Kohu better get an interception again. This guy better get one tomorrow. People better remember his name.
If you don't get one tomorrow, then Pete, we're in trouble.
He's already being forgotten about. Kader Kohu is literally being forgotten about. He needs to get an interception tomorrow.
I'm gonna parrot Larry L. We're losing 42-7.
Oh, bro. I mean, crypto. Crypto.
I mean, why not double down, bro? Why not double down?
I expect a lot of two in ears to feel like that, though. That's how they've been showing.
Yeah, damn. Yeah, you heard that? You heard that? Crypto, you're 2 in ear.
No, I said I expect a lot of that because of the 2 in ears. That's how they've been showing.
Oh yeah, so you heard? Yeah, exactly. He called you a 2 in ear, Crypto. Exactly. Word for word. He just confirmed it.
I think Crypto was kidding.
Confirmed it. Damn.
Let's cancel Pete. We just called Crypto a 2 in ear. Oh my God.
We're gonna be sitting up here tomorrow saying Tua who? That's how bad Skyler's played up tomorrow.
Oh damn! We're talking about permanent change your quarterback there.
Pete is starting his own cancellation.
Yeah, I'm over here with the negativity, but I just gained it a little bit because y'all were talking about Tua, and I heard Tua's name, and it's like, I don't know why we're talking about Tua, and then Tua's name came in my head, and it's like, he's traveling to Seattle. Why is this guy traveling to Seattle? It benefits him. It's like setting up. It's like setting up another employee.
Maybe he wants to see the Space Needle.
I feel like he's afraid of losing his job now. I don't like it. I got that feeling. I just
I
didn't like the
got a feeling.
Tua's traveling to Seattle
That's
for
tonight's
what?
gonna
He's
be
traveling now
a
because
good night.
It's another Disney. It's another Disney meeting. With Disney.
Night. Yeah, he's going to Disney. He's going to Disneyland.
This man just took to Disney Raheem Mostert. He doesn't have and John Smith paid them both. He paid them both.
Yep.
Look,
I just hope it ain't a bumpy ride for him, bro.
Look, here's where I'm at, right? I really think that I'm glad we're the underdog tomorrow. I'm glad everybody feels like they're going to come clean. I'm glad.
Yeah.
I'll tell you why. When you have that type of thought process, when you're giving off that vibe to everybody after all that's happened and everything, you're gonna go into Seattle and they're gonna be sleeping, thinking it's gonna be a walk in the park. You can surprise people that way. You can get ahead of them.
Yeah, man. Hey, that's why I got the score. Listen, I got us winning 28-14.
Okay, I have 24-17. That's where I'm at.
By the way, for all of you hyping up Jonah Smith, the man's going to have 3 receptions for 23 yards tomorrow. Book it.
Come on, Nico.
Who?
Hey, I got one. Win or lose, if Skyler scores 2 touchdowns, he's above 2 is average.
Say that again. I would say that again.
Damn, G, you gotta elaborate on that.
Well,
That
all
was
we
G.
need is 14 points, and we above our last 5-game average of 12.75. So
Damn.
theoretically, if we
that
score
doesn't
14
sound too
points,
bad
we're
when you said
we're
that.
on the right track again, or we're on the rise. The projection is going up because our points per game right now, the last 5 games, is pitiful.
Yes.
You ain't going nowhere scoring 14 points per game. Nowhere we want to go anyway.
And what's the average on the other way?
And you know how bad that'll look if we don't put up 20? If the Broncos put up over 20 on Seattle. The Patriots took Seattle to overtime and put up 20 plus. If we can't put up 20, it is going to be a whole lot of problems on everybody's panel.
But hey, G, what's the average that we allowed? You know that one?
I don't, man. I added that little stuff right there. I added that up in my head, man. Just saying that, we scored 10 points and then 20 points. That's 30 points this year, the last 2 games. That would average out to 15 per game. And then you look back to the Chiefs game was 7 points. Before that, the Buffalo game was 14. We just, the points are missing, man. I mean, we're getting the yards, we're getting the stats. We're doing a whole lot of cardio, but we ain't finishing the job.
Nope.
Yeah.
3 ain't gonna beat the good teams.
I want to see more out of Jalen Wright. I want to see what Jalen Wright does.
I think he's going to have a big game tomorrow. He's probably going to have like 8 to 10 carries for like 60 yards. To me, that's considered a big game.
And also, I understand. And I want to see it. Everyone's talking about Achane. That's great, but I want to see Jalen Wright as well.
I want to see Jeff.
I mean, my thing, everybody was like saying we shouldn't like run the ball a lot, but they're expecting us to try and feature Hill and Waddle. That's our MO. That's what they're going to be looking for. They're going to be all over that. So why not let them run go routes? They didn't want to catch the ball last week. Just let them run cardio. And when they clear it out, Achane can run behind it.
Or the tight end is open up the
if they
seam.
dare us to throw the ball, we throw it in. But shit, like I don't know what's going on with Tyreek Hill, man. Again, where is this $30 million receiver?
Let me ask you guys a question. Do you guys agree with the statement that this is his last chance to show he can be a number 1?
Who, Skyler?
Yeah.
Skyler or?
Oh yeah, I totally agree with that. He needs this
one game, no, but this stretch, yeah.
Yeah, exactly, Color. These next 4 games.
The stretch, yes. This is his last stretch of games that he needs to prove.
No, this is like he has the rest of the season.
Well, I understand what you're saying, Pete, but let's say the estimated date to bring Tua back would be after the bye week. Let's just say that, right? He has from now until that date that they're expecting Tua to be back. To prove.
The 4 games. The 4 games he has to miss. Yeah, he definitely has to prove in that first. Yeah, 100%.
I agree.
This game, but the next 3 after he has to prove.
But Ali, how do you feel about fans saying that we have to pull him if he has a bad game tomorrow?
Those fans are souvenirs.
No.
Oh, hold on. First
of
all,
he's not going to.
Hold
Man,
on.
we ain't pulled.
Somebody brought up Tyler Huntley in the chat. You guys know they elevated Boyle today as well, right? I don't know.
Yeah, Boyle's the backup. Boyle's the backup.
Can we also remind everybody that Mike McDaniel does not do that. He was never once done that.
That's what I'm saying, Color. He's never showed that ability.
Yeah, unless the game is out of control, like the Baltimore game, he put the backup quarterback in. Unless it's out of control, then he's not going to do that.
Right. If he perceives it's out of reach and you want to save him, then yeah.
Come on, Shador, let's go.
But if it's a 9-7 game, no, he's not pulling the quarterback.
What? Oh, okay.
No, that's a cheap shot.
Saying it's because we have a package in the red zone for Snoop.
That's a cheap shot. Flag him.
Yeah. I could also see if we're blowing him out, put in Huntley, but let's hope that's the case.
Florida State ahead of
Right,
California.
Jake.
don't care what
Yeah,
game.
if we're down 30-0 at halftime, yeah, you got to do something to get a spark. I guess at that point you would make a move, but
just for. But I only see that for drastic, and I doubt that's going to happen tomorrow.
Come on, Nico.
Agreed.
Who do you guys think will get the first interception on our team?
Anthony Walker Jr.
I don't know. I think this is the kind of game.
Jalen Ramsey.
Going to be like, it's going to be about 15 combined turnovers in this game.
I say Ramsey.
I agree, Jake. I think Ramsey's gonna start off shadowing Lockett on play. He's gonna get Geno to commit and then slide over with his long stride and intercept it in front of Metcalf.
Somebody got to pick Geno off. We can't go 3 weeks in a row without an interception, man. Is there any other team out there without an interception like us?
Panthers.
Got to be able to get some pressure first, Pete. We ain't been nowhere near pressuring anybody, man.
Man, we can't have Geno out there looking comfortable, bro. He's gonna eat us alive.
You don't think we can get to the quarterback?
I think he send people after Geno, man. I think he do. Don't let him just settle, just sit back, man, and eat us up, man. We gotta keep pressure on, bring somebody for him, bro.
Hurricanes now up 35-15.
About damn time this is having a game.
They took it back
with
for
a minute,
second.
with a minute 13 left in the third.
Well, they're down at the 1 yard line.
I already told you that was in the refrigerator.
They called it back. They called the touchdown back, I guess. So now it's 29-15, first and
They're
goal.
probably down at the 1 yard line.
On Aaron Alteron,
Or half-yard line.
I agree. Holland needs to have a game, so hopefully it is tomorrow because he definitely needs to.
Yeah.
Show up every game. I need him for every game to show up. So, and that's one.
We got to be careful about sending pressure,
I'm
especially if we're getting there, because that's like a waste of time.
I'm on the train. I think Holland is overrated, bro. That's where I'm at now because
No.
Yeah, you know what, Ali? I've been on that train for a while, and that's the guy. You know what? That's the guy that needs to get an interception tomorrow. I know he got us the win in Jacksonville, but this guy lacks coverage skills. We need him to get a turnover, bro. That was a lucky punch out, and we can't give him that.
How about I combine?
That wasn't lucky. How about
I combine Mr. Finisher's take with the interception take? How about an interception for one of our edge rushers, like Xhale? Hit it up in the air and catches it, Jason Taylor style. You know what I mean?
I can see Agba. I can see Agba doing that. I can see Agba doing that.
I'm closer with Color on this one because Phillips was actually being asked to put in coverage last week versus Buffalo. He was covering those flats. So he drops back. Geno don't see him on the flat. Boom. Phillips gets a pick.
Is the quarterback a mobile quarterback or is a scrambling quarterback, or is he just?
He's all right. He's all right.
Geno can
he's all
tuck
right.
and go on the drop of a dime, man. Now, hopefully, Brooks, man, because I think Brooks knows Seattle, so maybe Brooks can actually, show up big tomorrow. We need our linebackers to have a good game, man.
Geno Smith is a scrambler, but he's a pass first guy.
You know what's interesting? So this is kind of interesting. The Miami Dolphins, we've had so many people on our injury report, and Seattle's like heavily favored. I'm looking at Seattle's injury report. They got an injury report that's a mile long.
We do.
This is a long list.
Yeah.
They have twice as many people on their injury report than we do.
They took a big hit beating New England in overtime, man.
Yeah, they got beat
up. Hey, man, they're going to be right for the picking tomorrow, man. They'll be right for the picking tomorrow.
Facts from Fred. I'm glad you're up here, Fred. Hell yeah. That's exactly how I feel. The Patriots with that powerhouse, they're beat up. These guys are beat up, and then they have to
Pete, how many interceptions does Skyler have?
You're happy he's up here.
What happened,
Crypto, man? Crypto, man.
Hey, Pete, what do
I
you
mean-
mean Skyler's throwing 5 interceptions tomorrow? Did you say that? Did I hear that right?
No, actually, I got a ticket or 2 already that he's not going to throw any tomorrow.
Yo,
There you go, Pete.
cautious with the ball, man.
Damn,
Skyler ain't throwing no picks, man. No, sir.
on the injury
No,
report.
sir. He gonna be
If he
cautious.
doesn't
Hey, that's
throw
breaking
any-
news. Pete said he's not gonna have none tomorrow.
None.
Damn.
Nah, fuck cautious. If he's throwing 3
Somebody hit the
interceptions,
breaking
that's
news
because
button.
he's throwing 5 touchdowns, man. This Skyler
Hey,
Thompson
there
we're
you
talking
go.
about here.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Kyler.
Nah,
Slinger.
0 interceptions though, man. That
Hey, Crypto. Hey, Crypto. I got Chop Robinson with a sack tomorrow, bro.
he been sitting back like the teacher's
I
pet.
got Chop Robinson with a sack tomorrow, bro.
Hey, he's still on the
His
team?
first NFL sack, bro.
Man, he's
sounds
still
like
on
a
the
plan.
team, Greg.
Is he still on the team? Yeah, he's still on the team, Ali. Just as
Oh,
much as
I
Tyreek
haven't
and Waddle are, bro.
On Aaron, how's it going?
I haven't noticed him. That's why. Waste of
What's
a
up,
first round
Ron?
pick right now.
Who's that, Alex?
Yo.
Oh,
No, it's a rare visit by Oneron. What's up, man?
Yo. something we're not talking about either. Seattle
What?
going to this game knowing they're facing Skyler, they're gonna prep for our run game. It's gonna give Skyler that opportunity to just say, "Hey, no, you guys gotta watch me too."
Where's G at? G, you listening, G?
Skyler needs to say, back the fuck up. That's what he
I'm
needs to do.
I'm telling you,
bro,
they're gonna think, "Oh, it's not 2 anymore." I mean, honestly,
G's in the back.
the
Hold
league should
on.
know.
I'm gonna drop myself down for a little bit and just monitor from the back. I'm gonna bring G up, okay?
G. Okay. Mhm.
Oh, Lordy.
Hey, appreciate
G,
that.
you
Ali.
heard G?
Appreciate that, man.
G, you heard what that dude that just came up and just said, G?
Nah, what'd he say, Pete?
Say it again. How do you say your name, buddy? Dude?
Seattle, knowing they're coming up against Skyler, they're likely prepping for us to go run heavy. Like we're not gonna, like Skyler isn't able to do what
They're gonna try to
Joy
load the
does
box,
or
bro.
better.
That's good. That's good. He's
It's gonna give
spot on.
Skyler an opportunity
He's spot on.
to tell him like, nah, you gotta watch me too, y'all.
Hey,
So,
well, hey, as long
watch
as Hill
early
and Waddle
on-
get off
early
the
on
bus,
in the
man,
game.
and you know,
He's gonna make a
to me, man, I think it was a telltale sign, man. I remember when Waddle didn't have his money, man, and we were playing bad, and he was sitting on the bench, man, and he was speaking to Tyreek, and he said, "Man, we're better than this." And Tyreek had this nonchalant look on his face, like, "Yeah, we better than this, man, but I ain't stressing it because I got my money." You know what I'm saying? And last week against Buffalo, man, I saw just the opposite, bro. It was like Waddle was sitting there, you know, they was shucking and jiving, man, because Waddle got his bread, bro. Like, it left a bad taste in my mouth, man. Them dudes need to show up, man, and earn their keep this week, because you know, less than 100 yards between the two of them, man, ain't what's going.
I agree with you, bro. I agree with you.
That's what I was telling you. Exactly what this dude told you, G. The only way we're going to have a run game that's effective tomorrow is if Skyler Thompson is the one that opens up that run game. I know what I'm telling you.
That's it.
The Seahawks are coming in to clamp our run out. That's what they're going to do,
Yeah, but
and they're going to
Skyler's
force
more of a
to
pro
it.
style. So okay, look, the
Okay,
jam in
but
the
show
box,
us you
then
can
he hits
do
him with
it.
the-
But show us
he
you
hits
can
him
do
with
it.
the play action. Skyler hit him with the play action and hit the tight end. That's another thing that I'm really looking forward to is the tight end being included in our offense, because it's gonna change the game.
Exactly. I've been saying that for
I think-
the longest.
Yep.
In fact,
And
I've
I
been
think
saying that
Jono's going to be the guy that opens up the game tomorrow with a touchdown catch from Skyler Thompson.
You know, get it to the possession guy, the big body guy. Get it to the tight end. If it's like
And hear me
3rd
out.
and 5, man, don't look for Hill.
I think it was the first possession in that Buffalo playoff game where Skyler aired it out to Waddle, and Waddle tried to body catch it, and it like bounced off him, and he dropped it.
There were three of them. There were 3 of them like that. Let's not forget.
Oh yeah, but that was in the first possession. Just saying, he tried to open it up immediately, And I think that's exactly what's going to happen again tomorrow.
And by the time that happened a third time, Owner, what do you think the Buffalo Bills thought about our collective ability to hit that deep shot?
I mean,
you see what I'm saying? Because it don't matter what Skyler to see. This is the problem I have about tomorrow. It's like, first I got the butterflies that Skyler is going to at least perform the way he did against Buffalo, right? Second, then once I get over those butterflies, if he does, then I got to get over the butterflies of hoping that our star $1 million wide receivers make the catches.
Yeah. Which is,
because
honestly,
people want to ignore that. People want to ignore that when they look back at that Buffalo game.
They got shut down.
I don't.
But if we win, I don't even care if they drop passes. I'm gonna be honest with you, Color. If we win tomorrow, I don't even care if we drop passes.
We know he's coming to work, man. He packing his lunch.
That's the part that I don't have any faith in Skyler in. He has not proven thus far to be able to overcome those. Now, I'm not saying Tua has either. I'm just saying that Skyler hasn't proven he can overcome Waddle dropping 3 footballs.
But I'm not saying we've seen Skyler's best game yet.
Well, that may be the case. That was exactly. That was 2 years ago. You know what I mean? And lessons learned over the. You would hope, and that's what Skyler had mentioned in his presser.
He's had
I've been sitting here for 2 years now. Like, I know this stuff. You know what I mean?
There's a different spin on that ball that by now they should be already prepared for it. I don't think they're going to drop these passes, man.
He's had a long time. Any wide receiver over a week.
Any wide receiver that is affected by the direction of the spin of the football is not an NFL caliber wide receiver, in my opinion.
Color.
Hold on, Fred. Shout out to Finn Stoner 69. Man, appreciate the $50 donation with just super stickers, 3 hearts, and a laughing emoji with a tongue sticking out. Appreciate it, Finn Stoner 69. For the super stick.
Thank you so much, Finn Stoner. I had to come up to see that.
Yeah.
Like, crap.
Yeah, we don't get much of those around here.
Thank you so much, man. Thank you.
AP.
Thank you.
AP.
We don't talk politics. We don't get like the big ones.
Tua got his money now.
So
I see Waddle catching everything from Skyler now, bro.
Did you see how Waddle caught that pass the other day from Tua? Matter of fact, was it versus the Bills? It was like that little sideline catch, and it was all hands. I don't know. Waddle probably he worked on those.
So, Fred, you saying that's another fantasy for you, Fred? Is that another fantasy coming?
What I'm saying is,
all of a sudden forget.
Hear me right. I'm saying Tua got his money now. So Waddle will go ahead and hold on to those balls from Skyler Thompson, bro.
Hey, Earth, Wind, and Fire fantasy.
He feels his buddy safe. He got paid. He don't gotta. But Fred, you heard the latest one?
Fantasies out there.
I don't know if you heard my latest one. That actually made me come over here and click the link because I wanted to hear other Dolphin fans. Bro, I'm not liking the fact that Tua's traveling to Seattle with the team. I feel like he's going to give something up. I feel like he's giving it up to them. If we're, like Mike White, he gave everything up and he snitched on Tua, and Buffalo knew every play because of Mike White. I feel like Tua's going to do that to Jerome Baker, give it up to the guys he knows in Seattle.
That's nasty.
That's how he's gonna protect his job.
Oh my
God! We have just entered a whole new level here. We're in a new paradigm now.
That's a hot take. That's a hot take. All right.
I don't get why he's going to Seattle. Is he meeting a doctor or something over there? Give me a reason.
I'm always the one that's paranoid about this.
Yesterday, I wouldn't be going over there.
I'm always the one that's paranoid about this. But did anybody jot down the coordinates to our universe before we left? I want to make sure we get back there.
Hey, Pete, can the same thing be said about Jordan?
Tua is not that kind of guy. Come on, he's not going to sabotage his team.
Damn, Pete.
Tua got a lot of money to pay. He probably paid Jerome.
No. Hey, Pete, that's the case.
By the way, Jerome Baker is now out, or he was doubtful the last time I checked. But either case, it looks like Jerome Baker's not.
Better than that for us, bro.
I know. This one I thought he can't do any be more outlandish. He
Yeah, come on,
surprises me.
We're gonna
This
miss.
man,
we're
this
gonna
man
miss
is doubtful now.
We're gonna
You
miss
notice
the
that?
best smile in the NFL.
This man is doubtful now, Color. Jerome Baker. I
know.
wonder why.
Because he's hurt.
He got a
He's
lot of
been
money.
doubtful his whole. He's been doubtful his whole
He got
career,
a big
boy.
bag of cash. You don't want to play.
Yes, man.
Okay.
Been doubtful his whole career.
I was actually hoping Jerome Baker plays tomorrow. I still hope
Well,
he
yeah,
plays
we're gonna
tomorrow
be
because he
without.
is doubtful.
We're gonna be without the best smile in the league, man.
Hell yeah! I hope they trust that guy to
Hey,
cover
hey, hey,
Xhale.
hey, if I
George
hear
Fant is out.
Real quick. I'm sorry, Fred, to interrupt you real quick. Pete, I don't normally entertain your hot takes because they're too hot for me. To be honest, I gotta wear gloves when you give them. However, I just did a research on what you said is his neurologist in Washington, right? And there are several top neurologists in that Seattle, Washington area. Just gonna point that out.
So real
Nice.
quick,
So hopefully he's getting his head checked.
real
Maybe.
quick.
I don't know,
Real
but that
quick.
is a fact.
Uchenna Nwosu, linebacker, is out. Kenneth Walker III is doubtful. Jerome
Right.
Baker doubtful. Laviska Shenault questionable.
He's a wide receiver, right? Or
Yeah. Derek Hall and Boye Mafe, both linebackers, are questionable. George Fant, offensive tackle, is injured reserve, and Kevon Wallace, safety, questionable. Pharaoh Brown, tight end, questionable. And that rounds out the list for tomorrow. Everybody else was put on weeks ago.
LA. You're talking about the neurologist. You realize I had the top neurologist in Miami at Jackson. I also had the top neurologist in West Palm Beach. Okay.
Well, John, what they were saying is that they got top.
But
Ali
I
was
mean,
saying
he
that they
could
got
stay in
good
Miami.
neurologists
He could stay
over
in South Florida and get a neurologist. He didn't have to fly. That's what I'm saying.
John, I do understand what you're saying, and do understand that when people make the term, when they say like top neurologists and stuff, some of that information is based on opinion. Because when I looked up top neurologists in the U.S., it's telling me to go to New York City at NYU. They supposedly have the best, right? But then when I looked up neurologists in Seattle, it says, oh, we have several top neurologists here in Seattle. You know what I mean? So it's some of it is kind of based on opinion, but I was really just giving that information jokingly to Pete in the first place, just so you know.
Okay.
Hey, I was gonna leave the whole concussion talk alone, man. But and while they shot it down earlier, but I want to see what y'all think, man. If he had the concussion where he fenced against Cincinnati, and then we had a whole year that his brain healed, that he got better from the concussions, and then to take the slightest little hit, that's a normal bang bang football play, and to be fencing again, to me, it shows that even though he had a whole year.
Hey, Crypto.
Basically, what he was gonna say was, even though he had a whole year, it still probably didn't heal as most probably considered. I don't know. Hopefully, he finishes.
I brought this up last night, and I told everybody in TFTG, CNN actually had a whole segment on Tua in his situation, right? And they were interviewing Myron Rolle, who's a big-time doctor in New York. He was in the NFL as a player at one point. And he said that because of how many concussions that he's had, even if he goes a whole year, right, without doing anything and he's perfectly healed, you are still susceptible of getting more concussions, even with the most benign hit. So it can be him just falling backwards or whatever, and he can get a concussion from it and do the same symptoms as you see. So really, there is no cure for it or no healing. It's something that
The
he's
healing. I think I read Ali was 5 years.
Even
I mean,
5 years.
how
You
does
don't know. That's
No.
the problem. You don't know because
Ali is saying it right.
Go ahead.
But how do we sanely accept that? How do we go into a season? I mean, I had high hopes. You know, I wanted the best for the kid. After last year, I'm like, okay, you know what? I hope, really he can continue and not get hurt. And I would text in the chat, man. I was like, if he runs, he's done. This is before the season even started. I was like, if he runs, he's done. I didn't want him to take no contact. And I know, like, realistically, there's no way a quarterback is not going to get hit or in some type of way. But to me, right there, that was reckless. And he knows he has a history of concussions. He had no business ever going head first with his eyes closed. You learn that in Pop Warner. You got to see what you're hitting. You don't close your eyes and put your head down.
G, were you typing that in the chat when Sharif was talking about Tua should run?
No, I said if
he
runs.
Oh, that interception is good, ladies and gentlemen. That interception is good. That was 1 foot down in college. That's all it takes. That is an interception in the back of the end zone for the Hurricanes.
Hey, G.
I missed that.
Check it out, my man, G. Like,
Color.
I was.
No need for the updates, Color. The villains in the refrigerator and the jello is jiggling.
I was good. I was good with
jiggling.
I was good with Tua implementing a little scramble in his game, bro. Yeah, I was good with it. But see, that's the bullshit there. But for me, it's where I was with him. I was with him running, picking up yards. Before what it was with me was like, like when he scrambled, bro, you didn't have to bend that back into that defensive player, bro. That's exactly what you did. You bent it back and took him on. You could have just stayed to the left a little bit, went down. You had the first down, and everything's over with. You know what I'm saying? You initiate that contact. It's not being smart. It's not about scrambling, bro, and try and pick up a couple of yards, but it's about being smart how you do it. You know what I mean, Jay?
It's going to be over. And again, it's to me, it's selfish to put your head down, close your eyes, and run into a defender, and you got a history of concussions, and this is only the second game of the season. It's not like it's a playoff game, man.
I know him closing his eyes. It bothered me,
G. This is what I mean about the man, like, when he's in the open field, man, he like panics. He almost like don't know what to do, bro. So he'll just.
He turned off his own lights. He turned off his own lights when he closed his eyes.
He'll hurl himself awkwardly, whether it's to the ground.
Interception, Miami.
Now watch this, man, because I'm fed up, and I'm just gonna say what's on my mind. Imagine if he didn't get the concussion, the scrutiny that would have been on him for throwing 3 interceptions, one where he didn't have the strength to get the ball out of bounds. Imagine the scrutiny would have been from his dad. It bruh, like, to me, the concussion is a softer landing than what he would have landed had he finished the game and not got.
I think if he would have
accountable for that shit.
Gee, I think if he would have finished that game, it would have ended with like 5 or 6 interceptions.
Yeah, probably.
I would have liked to seen him face the press and answer them questions, because right now with the concussion, we can't question anything about how horrible he was playing before the concussion, about how horrible he's been playing the last 5 games.
Gee, that's why I said I think he did this to himself. He was not going to man up and take a stand on that. And remember what he said, I'm going to start pointing fingers. Everybody's pointing the finger at Tua. Bro, we lost because of your miserable play. So who does he have to point the finger now? So now everybody pointed the finger and Tua's running from the problem. I got a message today on Twitter, man, and I couldn't believe other people at least feel like that. So that's basically what it is. Tua's running from the problem.
Ooh, that was it.
Let me ask you a question. Is it possible he had a concussion before he started the game? because he played like he had a concussion. He played.
You know,
this,
Ali,
hold on.
Not unless you
I
willing
thought
to give
that,
the
bro.
whole offensive line
Ali,
a concussion excuse.
Same way. I'm
Ali.
sorry if I'm louder because I'm trying to land here.
Including
real
the
quick.
coaching.
He is
And the water boy had a concussion.
Way in the Cowboy game of last. I want to say not the Cowboy game. I'm sorry. The 49ers game 2 years ago, right? You remember how the throws were off? He was throwing it way to the overthrow.
Look, watch this. Watch this.
When did you ever overthrown somebody? He overthrew like every receiver. Every receiver.
Ali.
Your question is simple. Yes, you're right. He could have had a concussion. We don't know that.
We don't.
It's possible.
Did you see that bad ball play?
I agree with
in
Ali.
the Jacksonville game that got Waddle's head damn near knocked off? Waddle got a concussion. Tua threw the ball, and I credit Waddle for going up and catching it. I credit Hill and Waddle for going above and beyond bad ball placement and catching balls to make this guy look great. He threw one to Waddle in that Jacksonville game. When Waddle caught it, I'm like, damn, I would have just got down. I would have got down. He caught it and he got
G.
lit the
I know
fuck
you're
up,
talking
and I'm
about G, but
tired of seeing that, man.
that pass was tipped, G. The pass was tipped, but Waddle still went and got it, bro. So shout out to Waddle for standing up and taking that hit on that. But that pass was tipped, bro. I know the play you're talking about.
If I'm mistaken about that one, it's 10 more that I've seen that shit.
Oh, but we definitely seen. Yes, bro.
We got gazelles.
One other thing I want to bring up real quick. I want to bring one other thing up, and this is to Color, because Color's talked about it a few times about, the spiral from a left-handed thrower versus the right-handed. I thought it was gibberish, so I happened to do some research. And come to find out, there's a whole science behind it, and it is different catching a ball from a left-handed thrower versus a right-handed thrower. There's actually several differences that I wasn't aware of. So this is kind of interesting. So obviously, yes, with a left-handed thrower, when it's thrown, it actually spins counterclockwise versus clockwise. But how does that affect the receivers, right? Because that's really, we question why Waddle dropped two most perfect passes from Skyler. It doesn't make sense to me, right? The receivers are used to catching from a pass that is right-handed versus a left-handed or vice versa. The ball actually tails differently. The trajectory
Spins different.
Different too, which I did not know. It also says, for example, a right-handed thrower may slightly curve to the right, while left-handers may curve to the left.
Curve to the left.
And that's why.
Here's the thing, Ali. Hold on.
Doing 3 he's trying to find the ball and catch it, man. His rookie year. Remember that?
Number one. I never said there wasn't a difference. I said it never ever affected me.
Okay, that would be you, but I guess
the ball, it don't matter if the ball is thrown by a left hand, right hand, a jugs machine, falling from space. It doesn't matter. It's going to come in a different way every time. I'm already adjusting my eyes for that. If my eyes are on the football, it don't matter what the hell the football is doing, bro. I'm going to catch it.
I agree with you, Color, but sometimes it takes time.
No.
Hold on, Color. Let me real quick. I just want to illustrate your point. Jerry Rice never had a problem getting the ball from Joe Montana or
Steve Young.
That's right.
You know why? Because it only affects inferior receivers. That's what I'm trying to say.
Jerry Rice.
Okay, I get
Rice
that.
is
I
the
get
GOAT,
that. But
man.
just saying that there is a difference in the ball trajectory and how.
I understand there's a difference. There's a difference between Dan Marino, the right-handed thrower, and John Elway, the right-handed thrower. I mean, there's always a difference.
The velocity. You gotta always.
Every single throw is different. Every single throw is different.
It's a different.
Exactly, Tyler.
The ball takes a different
My eyes care about locking onto the football and watching it all the way into my possession. It don't matter what the football is doing.
I get it.
You know what, Ali? You know what?
Again,
you know what?
Expecting it to
I
be
agree with Color.
normally.
that it's been all your
I
life,
say
and the
this,
ball
Ali.
comes to a different
Oh, I
place.
thought
It's
he
a
had
surprise
that.
when it
I
gets
say
there.
this, Ali. Like a
He
left-handed,
almost had that.
left-handed quarterbacks, his pass, the tip of the ball is going to always tail to the tip of it. Is going to always point to the left, bro. Whether he's throwing to the left,
To the left, to
whether
the
he's throwing
left.
to the right.
I said that
Okay,
earlier.
try it, bro. Try it, bro. And you tell me which way that tip of that football tails to. It's going to go to the left all the time.
He's gotten a
All the
lot better,
time.
man. He hits the dudes in stride, but it's not consistent, man. I don't know what the problem is. I don't want to put it on Tua. I don't know if it's Tyreek. I don't know if it's Waddle. All I know is this high-powered offense is very low-powered. The last
Did you guys
that I can
hear
remember.
Tyreek Hill? Did you guys
Something's
hear
going on.
Tyreek Hill talk about Skyler
No,
Thompson
I
in
did
the
not.
locker room?
No.
Please. Enlighten us.
No, I hope you guys can go on Twitter and just play it.
I don't have Twitter.
How do we have all that talent and no production? To me, that means the point guard ain't distributing the rock.
Is it
Well, G,
where can I find it,
Can you just-
Pete?
Yeah, just tell us what.
I retweeted it. It's the retweet that says Cheetah. I tagged Cheetah and it says 2K Cheetah loading. I don't know
It's
where to
figured
find
out,
it. I just
G.
retweeted it.
It's
I just want you
figured
guys
out,
to
G.
hear it for yourself. I just want you guys to hear it for yourself because ever since I heard that, I've been on one, man. I can't wait for tomorrow, man.
All right,
I
we're
can't
back.
wait for tomorrow.
I'm looking. I can't find it.
All right.
How long ago did you retweet it?
What
Should've
exactly
probably
does
been the
it
last
say,
one.
though?
Check TD Finn's talk. He posted something about it.
You heard it already,
I
Greg?
mean, if
tell the people.
No, I
Tell
didn't
the
hear
people,
it.
Greg.
man.
He posts.
What do you post? What do you post about? What do you post about?
Skyler was running that. That's not what we was
All right,
running
here
on,
we go.
man. It's
Hold on, real
it was
quick,
a
real quick.
whole
I'm
different
gonna.
offense, man.
Hey, hold on, real quick. Hold on, guys.
Listen
Hold
to
on,
this, Fred. Shout out to Shake.
Made it.
A little bit faster than Tua, so I'm really excited about that. Skyler, he does a great job of extending plays, and as you seen, man, when he came in last year, we played against Buffalo. He did a good job of like stretching the ball downfield and giving them a different look, man. So he has some great qualities to like himself. He's fearless, not afraid of anything, and he's a real competitor. So I love that.
If that's your mobile quarterback, he's talking about Skyler. He's talking about he can move around when he has to.
Yo, and he could. That I'm talking about a preseason game here, so grain of salt. But the pass he made on the run in the end zone, like dropped. I can't.
I keep trying to tell everybody about that goddamn throw, man. It's freaking
ridiculous.
I would say, and I don't care what anybody says, I will say Aaron Rodgers-esque.
The point
If that didn't hype you guys up, Tyreek. I don't know what to tell you guys.
The
point
is, out to his
it's
left.
in him. We've seen it.
Throws against his motion, okay, about a 40-yard strike down the field into a basket, okay, that doesn't get caught because the defender
threw a defender's hands.
rips the receiver's hand away and gets a pass interference call.
It's in him. We've seen it. If he had as many reps as Tua has had, I dare say he'd be in a better spot than Tua is. But
Hey, real quick, I'm sorry to interrupt.
That's
I
a bold
apologize.
statement.
We have a full back room, so I'm gonna start shuffling people around. Just so you know.
Ali,
I need to
I'll be
pop
back.
in.
I hope you guys stay up late. I don't think I'm gonna be able to sleep tonight, so I'll be back in a bit. Appreciate you guys having this show.
We don't have a
Awesome show.
home game,
Catch
so
you guys.
we'll be up for a while.
All right, Pete.
All right, man.
But Ali, you can rotate me in and out if you have to, because I can always pop in if I need to say something.
For sure.
It's okay. What's his name?
If I gotta pop in and say something, I'll just throw Greg out for a minute.
Goose came
He's
in.
watching
but he
football
left
anyway.
before I could bring him up. So It is what it is.
Oh,
How's your tickets doing tonight, Greg?
I won my first bet of the season this week.
All
Last
right.
week I came close. I lost 4 slips by 1. West Virginia, Hawaii, the Chiefs, Bengals under, and then there was Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Today I won $24. I had Michigan plus the 4. I had Navy plus the 9.5. I had Buffalo plus 13. I had TCU SMU over the.
Damn, should have put all them on a parlay.
And then I had one more. What was it? Navy, Michigan, Buffalo. Oh, it was Rutgers plus the 3.5. Won me $24. Back up to $42.
Hmm.
I'm gonna lose it all in NFL tomorrow.
Now, all you got to do is hope Skyler gets a rushing touchdown and take that plus 400, man.
Yeah, I'm taking the Dolphins money line.
Where did you get that money line at? Like, where was it at when you made the bet?
I'm gonna put them in tomorrow at work.
You know that started at plus 240.
Yeah,
It's down to. I saw it as low as plus 175 earlier today.
Yeah, I usually wait till Sundays and Fridays and Saturdays to put my bets in.
Yeah.
I don't have time for research.
I got them on a spread parlay. I took plus 4 at plus 100 on my parlay for the Dolphins.
Yeah.
I figured if we were gonna lose by less than 4.5, which is what it is right now, then we were probably gonna lose by less than 4. So I might as well take the plus 100 on 4 instead of minus 115 on 4.5.
Exactly.
I don't know. I think we're gonna win.
What's up, Deuce Goose? How's it going?
Well, John, if you win,
What's up,
you
boys?
still win the bet because you're still losing by less. You know what I mean. You're still a win means
Yeah.
you still lost by less than 4.
Yeah.
So you're in Seattle, right?
That's right, man. I'm in Seattle.
Tell me, what are the Seattle fans saying? Like, what's on their minds? Are they worried because of all the injuries that they have? I mean, are they confident? How are they feeling over there?
Oh man, I'll tell you what. I was at work the other day bragging about the Dolphins and Skyler Thompson, and they're just laughing at me. No joke. The tickets are so cheap right now. I mean, people are just trying to get rid of them. They think this wins in the bag. So
wow.
Well, that's
good.
Watch, bro.
Wait, John. I don't know if you were at the airport today. Do we know what McDaniel's showing up? Do we have McGenius showing up?
No, but I think there was. We do have Disney on ice over here, and I'm pretty sure there was a Tua sighting. So we do got that going.
Well, I was just wondering because if Mike McGeek shows up, then we're gonna lose. If Mike McGenius shows up, then we'll win. I'm just trying to figure out what McDaniel shows up.
Well, I think it really depends on what what our running game shows up and what Skyler shows up. I actually think McDaniels has put out some pretty good game plans. I think there's been some failed execution along the way. I mean, so I'm not saying he's perfect, but I think he could put together something to definitely beat the Seahawks. But yeah, as far as the people over here, man, they're not even worried about us at all.
So John,
they think they're going to walk all over us.
You saying the 12th man ain't going to show up tomorrow?
Well, there's a lot of tickets on resale. This is the cheapest I've ever seen Seahawk tickets.
That's wild.
Wow.
That's a good thing.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, if anybody Cash App's color, that's $colorcom, Cash App me $1,000, I will buy a red eye flight to Seattle.
Straight up.
And I will join the cheer
I'm in that.
for our defense.
I'm in that.
What is it, Lumen Field?
Yeah. Hey, and that's why I'm going, man. Honestly, I'm just thinking about this. To me, I've been a Skyler fan. I don't think that's any secret. I've been a fan of his for about 3 years now. I mean, I gave Tua his chance. I didn't believe in him from very early, especially after that. He really built me up. And then that week 4 concussion in Cincinnati, or was that week 3? I can't recall. But that was a turning point for me. And so I've been off the Tua wagon ever since that hit. And I've liked what Skyler's seen. I've also don't think he's got a fair shot. I mean, I feel like he's been the redheaded stepchild of this relationship the whole way. It's like when Tua's out, it's like Armstead is out. It just feels like when Skyler does get the shot, sometimes I think we were playing the Jets and there was like, I don't know, he scored like 3 touchdowns on that drive, but it all got called back by the refs, something crazy like that. So
that was the Vikings, but same.
I don't think the dude's got a fair shot. So I'm absolutely pumped, man, and I'm bringing a lot of energy tomorrow. I'll be on that level 3, so I'm kind of up there, but I'll be first row of level 3. I'll have my Skynet activated sign. I'll have my fine lady next to me, man. We're gonna be rooting on these fans. I'm bringing that energy. So
sounds like a reasonable man, bro. Sounds like a reasonable man.
On my Disney ears. I'm wearing my Mickey ears.
There you go.
Yeah.
Come on, Colorado.
Hey, listen. In my opinion, the game where Skyler played against Buffalo in the playoffs, between that and any playoff game Tua has played.
Oh, nice play.
That's the closest we've ever gotten to actually winning a playoff game. I mean, who gives a shit? We still lost. Sorry, my language, whatever. If I don't know if we curse here or not. But
hey, Ali, you got anybody else in the back? Because I like
same energy. You keep that same energy.
Nobody else in the back right now. Nobody else in the back.
Clown.
I like his take, Ali. I need to hear somebody else's, bro. Somebody else's take. Just like
Greg, imagine if we would have said that in a regular game with Tua and what Jermaine would be saying to us if we said that. You know what I mean?
I know, right? Guy is a clown.
Hey guys.
Watch
that's a Dolphins fan right there, bro.
Oh,
let me
yeah,
ask y'all a question. If Tua didn't get a concussion,
basically saying he's going to come back Monday morning and be like, "Ha ha, we lost." Good for you, Jermaine. Glad you can do that.
Would you feel confident Tua could beat Seattle if he didn't get a concussion?
No, man,
look, he did to Buffalo.
We would not be. Listen.
And who's you guys? Wait a minute. Hold on. Who's you guys? Context.
Dolphins fan.
No.
I've only seen you around here for a month or two. Who's you guys? Did what? Laughed when we lost? I don't recall ever doing that. I don't recall ever saying that Buffalo was going to drag us in this game, even though they do every time we play them. I'm just wondering.
Hey, Deuce.
Yeah,
just to let you know, bro. Hey, man, I like that. I like that take you just gave right there, bro. I really do, man. There's a Dolphins fan right there.
At the first opportunity, Jermaine, who accuses everybody he don't know of saying those things, at the first opportunity, he says something like that. So there you go. It's right there. Plain as day, you can clip what Jermaine said. You can't ever clip me saying that. Go ahead and try. All the hours and hours of recordings of me are out there, bro. Go ahead and try to clip it.
I feel like, this ain't no joke, man. I feel like a kid on Christmas Eve, and it's late.
Yeah.
And I'm excited.
Yeah,
I'm excited right now. I mean, I am freaking pumped. Last time I went to a Dolphin game at Seahawks Stadium, it was kind of crazy, guy. I'm gonna take a lot of shit, man. I was getting hit in the back of my head, all kinds of stuff. Those fans are unbelievable. Almost got in a fucking brawl. Got some beer spilt on me. I mean, they do not fuck around. So your boy's going in the pit, man. And we're going to come out victorious. I cannot fucking wait. So I'm going to go in and take it.
Crypto's even witnessed people.
Hang in there, bro.
Check this out. Crypto has witnessed people in other team stadiums, our fans, hoping that Jason Sanders misses a field goal so that Skyler don't look good.
Oh,
but
those are clowns. Those are fake fans. Get them out of my fan base. We're taking back our fan base.
If Tua didn't get a concussion, we'd be having a really serious talk about 3 interceptions and I mean, we'd be saying, Okay, what would the conversation be?
Well, I think we should
Well,
have that
the
conversation, but I think it'd be a different conversation. It's like I don't feel like Tua
Yeah.
really gets held accountable fully by this
John,
fan
what
base.
the conversation would be was how any one of those throws, there were physics involved that caused it to be intercepted
Okay.
that had nothing to do with Tua.
Here's a better statement instead of like because it's kind of irrelevant. It's in the past almost, but it's something to consider. But here's a better question. Based on the
Great
play
stuff,
that we see from Skyler and Huntley, I'm saying we should consider not even letting Tua come back. Like that's a real conversation.
That's a real conversation.
Well, that's going to be up to the guy spinning the rock this weekend.
I like Ali's take on that, man. I think there's some real health concerns, and also from a Dolphin fan, can you really have him come back? I mean, Ali's got a killer take on it.
Rely on him.
I'm thinking that too.
Here's the issue, bro. Here's the issue. If he's susceptible of getting concussions, even with the slightest hit and the most benign hit you can think of, right? If this is going to continue to happen, what is he in every other 5 games? So, you're going to miss 5 games here, 5 games there every season?
Yeah, we burn a season every time he takes a bump to the head. We got to burn our season.
I don't my season tickets anymore.
I don't know if this is common knowledge because I don't see people that talk about it a lot. But I see a ton of people that just say, "Oh, last season he didn't have any injuries." He got the ball out of his hands quicker than anyone else in the league. Do you think that's because Tua is great, or because that's the freaking scheme?
Well, that's a whole other discussion, bro. That you're gonna find a lot of people.
There's
You're
no
gonna find a lot of people
discussion.
in
That's the end of
agreement
the
with you
discussion
around
right
here,
there.
bro. You're gonna find a lot of people in agreement with you around here. The issue is with that we've beat that dead horse so much that it's like talking to a wall. So when it comes to the standards that they laid out, which is staying healthy for a year and all this other stuff, we had to feed right in because look, now we're in the same boat and we're not even getting the mediocre performance anymore. Our whole season is burnt and everybody thinks we're done and time to tank because Tua got injured.
Nah,
like
not yet.
What realm are we operating in?
Yeah, not yet.
You know,
let me ask you a question, bro.
How the defense has been playing. Not yet.
We might even see a QB sneak tomorrow.
One more thing, real quick, John. To your point, Onaron, if Tua was playing tomorrow, let's just say he never got injured and he was playing tomorrow.
Yeah.
Would we be comfortable going into tomorrow's game after what we saw last Thursday?
Hell no.
Then what the hell's the difference? That's my question to them is, you know what I mean? They act like it's going to be like we wouldn't have been sitting here going, what do we got to fix after Thursday to win this Seattle game? We'd be talking the same things.
Hey, Deuce, man. Hey, Deuce, how'd you feel when Tua got signed, bro?
Would everybody have ignored what happened Thursday if Tua was still playing tomorrow? Everybody would have been like, nope, we're good tomorrow.
Right.
Everything's all good.
That's what they would say.
Nah, hell, nah, it would have been pitchforks and torches, man. If bro, them spaces would have been, bro. The criticism
Like
would have,
Ali's
the
saying,
criticism,
it's only game 2.
well deserved, would have been out of this world because he earned every bit of shit talking that he would have got if he didn't get a concussion.
The fact is, I think he's one. Like the Dolphins are 1-11 against teams with winning records. Tomorrow, we are going into a team with a winning record. I don't think it would have looked good for Tua. I wouldn't have had a lot of confidence, boys. I'm telling you, I truly believe in my fandom that tomorrow is the start of a new era for the Miami Dolphins. Tomorrow, we're gonna beat a team with a winning record. Our quarterback's gonna pass. Go ahead, Ali. He's gonna do more than 14 yards or 14 points a game. I mean,
I just wanted to say thank you to 72 Fins logo when we find out what he says McDonald, but I know what he meant. McDaniel is made of. The team reflects the coach. Soft ? You be the judge.
I mean,
he has something to say. I mean, maybe he's right about it. Maybe I don't know.
The irony there, 72 Fins logo is their coach's name is McDonald, so we have to be careful making that joke.
Real quick, the team can reflect the coach. The team can also reflect the quarterback. So that's it. This is also, I think, a take on Skyler. And Skyler has said, and I've heard interviews with players, that Skyler goes in there and he reads those plays off confidently and he takes the charge of the offense. So I like to hear that. That's the stuff I like to hear.
Look, I mentioned it earlier. I'm looking for somebody to guide this team out of the darkness and into the light, right? The quarterback generally is that person that does that, and it's the most important position. And at this point, we don't have a quarterback. We have Skyler. He has a lot of talent. We just don't, we haven't seen him put it together. We need to see that. That's what it comes down to. And if he can't do it, then Miami Dolphins have a bigger problem, and they need to find somebody quick and fast that can do it.
And whether they think it's PR or not, McDaniel has put his name on this. McDaniel believes in Skyler. So if Skyler is the trash that everybody thinks he is, and we get owned tomorrow, then guess whose fault that is for not having that contingency plan in place.
Ooh, it's not happening though, man. I feel it.
Because Coach McDaniel's handpicked Skyler Thompson.
Well, I'm Mr. Polk. I'm kind of making a further joke here because of the press conference we saw yesterday and what he said when asked a completely irrelevant question about, if he saw what happened with the Giants and their kicker. Do we have a plan in place if we lose our kicker? That's literally what he was asked in a presser yesterday. That's the job that our beat writers are doing, by the way.
Yeah.
Okay. Secondly, he goes to ramble on about how even though that's a 1% extreme, we still have a contingency in place because Jake Bailey can also function as a place kicker, apparently. That's news to me. But whatever.
You know what?
Okay.
You know what?
Real quick, let me land real quick. So then he goes on to talk about how they've covered that contingency, even though it's a 1% possibility. Yet I would ask you, what's the percentage of possibility that our QB1 was going to go down before the end of the season? Mm-hmm. So you take care of the 1% contingency. Great to know that Jake Bailey can win us a football game. Okay, great. Good job. What have you done to make sure our quarterback can win us a football game?
Good. There it is.
Well, we'll find out tomorrow.
Yeah, definitely. Real quick, Color, before I forget, because I have to bring up this next person. I'm going to drop back. You mentioned what McDaniel's response was about the kicker. What his response should have been, why do you think I've been going for it on fourth down during the preseason so much? That was how I'm preparing for it.
Right.
I'm just saying that's what I would have said.
Well, Ali, so this is where my recent take about the score is. The Dolphins are going to win this game 27-25 on a game-winning field goal from none other than Jake Bailey. Because we got that contingency covered, so we're good there, guys. McDaniel's got that covered.
All right. I know one thing. He ain't very wise, man, because the last thing he needs is Tua on the sideline as a distraction. I mean, yeah, he might have a headset on, but is it really in Tua's best interest for Skyler to do good, man? And I know it might sound like a conspiracy theorist or whatever, man, but to me, Tua be on the damn sideline if he's in protocol and you know he's on IR. He should have his ass home watching on the television because there's nothing good that could come from him being on the sideline.
I said that yesterday. Basically, no.
I think we can take Tyler out of this. If McDaniel is seriously
I like that, bro.
himself that way about like contingency plans and all that, then how's that even doing a good service to Tua?
If I see,
good to know. We got we don't have an offensive. If we don't have an answer for if Teron Armstead goes,
we talk about
have an answer there.
We talk about service to Tua, but who cares about backup quarterbacks? But with all the stuff that has occurred over the last 2 years with quarterback controversy, Tom Brady, Deshaun Watson, Lamar Jackson, and we're trying to keep enforcing Tua and not make him, just trying to encourage him, and that's been the whole McDaniel's whole big thing. But so at the same time, that caused us to completely neglect Skyler.
Right. I agree 100% on that
just
part.
like we cannot give Skyler any light because it'll create this doubt from Tua.
I want to say thank you to 72 Fins logo again. McDonald needs to use Skyler to us. All right. Well, someone reminded me. Generally on this show, we take shots when we get donations. So I got some Fireball. I'm going to take some Fireball.
No, you're spot on with that, Owner. And even
Tua
still,
need to be
even still, through all of that, as a 7th round rookie with no support from coach down to wide receivers, the guy
he's looked
plays
pretty all
Buffalo.
right.
Hold on. The guy and I've said this a dozen times. I'm going to reiterate it again so people understand clearly that we lost by 3 points to Buffalo in a playoff game in their house with 31 points of our own on the board. We haven't scored as a team more than 30 points against Buffalo in the last 6 meetings at
Let
least.
alone a playoff game.
Since the
Actually,
playoff game,
we
right?
have. And the one quarterback that led our team to 24 points of his own on offense and 31 points as a team. The only quarterback to do that against Buffalo in the last 6 meetings is the guy taking snaps tomorrow, number 19, Skyler fucking Thompson.
You giving Pete a warm fuzzy. You giving Pete.
Thanks, Adam Padilla. Thank you for the donation. I just had a shot. I'll take one here in just a moment. Also, Michael K. No, I did not get the free box of tampons. That was in the Women's Weekly magazine that you subscribe to. So I don't subscribe to that. But thank you for letting me know.
That was in
Another donation. Heather, thank you for the $10 donation. We really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I will definitely be taking 2 shots now.
Heather coming right back in strong. Ain't been around in a while. Just coming in hot. All right, Heather.
Is this the Heather that used to be on the
call me 2-shot top?
Yeah, I want to make sure the point I'm making there is what people are getting. Okay, the point I'm trying to make is, first of all, Seattle tomorrow is not that Buffalo team. Okay. Secondly, what it shows,
they're not even Seattle, really. I mean,
what it shows is that Skyler is as cool as ice. There's nothing going to rattle him tomorrow.
No.
Man, let me further reiterate: Tua, his beautiful wife and his children need to be in the best suite at Seattle Stadium, sitting up there eating shrimp, in the little glass box, watching the game. He don't need to be on the field jumping up and down. The camera don't need to be on him. It's already enough distraction. Skyler and McDaniel need to be locked in, not babysitting Tua. I don't want him on the sideline, man. I think, to me, if he's on the sideline, it's just bad news. It's bad news.
Yeah.
I don't want to focus on that. I want to focus on getting a
That's
win.
another bad outfit.
No. You want Tua there because Tua's got to be able to show support. So he's got to be there. He's got to be there,
man. He can show support by getting healthy.
Getting healthy, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's the thing. Like he's got to be there because he's showing support. Plus, on top of that, he's going to tell Skyler.
I'm willing to
bet $1 to the dime.
I'm willing to bet $1 to the dime if that concussion happened Thursday, right? That his doctor told him, don't be jumping up and down and getting excited. You need to rest. I guarantee it. Kick your feet up to it. I guarantee that's what his doctor said.
Yeah, but
so
being
there
on the
again,
sideline
he's going against doctor's orders. You know something else the doctor probably told him? don't go head first into a defender with your eyes closed. Don't
Oh, that's for
initiate
damn sure. That's for damn sure. That's for damn sure. Like, yo, what the fuck was up with that?
Pee first, dummy.
Yeah, it's slide. But no, I'm saying no. Like,
you know what a kamikaze is?
That's what he did. It was
That's
like
what he did.
kamikaze.
He closed his eye. He closed his eyes. He's been.
You're not in the red zone, dude.
You hear it from
You're not even in the red zone,
man. You know what I'm saying? Man, now look, they want to get ticky tacky. When an offensive player leads with their helmet, it's just as dangerous as when a defensive player does it. Period.
Nah,
and
but
there's
I don't mind it though, G, because as far as him being on the sideline, because for the same reason,
I like him on the sideline.
For the same reason, Skyler said, "Look, I ain't been playing the past 2 years, but I've been sitting there seeing everything from a different perspective."
On the sideline.
You know how it is, G, when you're watching your buddy or your sibling play a video game, and you're like, you know what they're doing wrong, and it's like if I just had the control in my hand. You know what I mean?
All right.
You get that feeling on the sideline.
You would say, like, I would have made that play.
What I'm thinking is,
I'm gonna show you the power.
Maybe it's time.
YouTube.
Well, hold on, G. Hold on. Maybe it's time for Tua to feel that a little bit.
All right. Thank
I'm
you for
with that. Color, I'm with that.
Mr.
game was it,
Finisher
man,
says, I'm sorry. Mr. Finisher says, I bet if we had to go play Minnesota this Sunday, Tune wouldn't have traveled to the game. Stay home, bubblehead. Damn. That's
Michael J.
Michael J.
Damn.
No lies were told there. No lies were told there. He's avoiding that handshake. But
it's kind of the same reason you would bench a guy without intending to bench him for good. You know, like bench him so that he is forced to sit there and see it from the outside looking in, to see his own. Like if you're seeing somebody else make mistakes,
maybe.
You know what I mean? It's like easier for you to remember to correct.
I never thought about it that way. Where you're watching, your compete.
Like watching your friend play a video game, and you're like, damn, you just need to do that. You know what I mean? And it's like, you know, you had your chance, and you didn't
so much
do it,
lately,
after
man.
you see it, and somebody else making the mistake, you're like, oh, now I know what to do. You know.
Never thought about that.
The Tampa game, Tua called a play, man, and Skyler threw an interception. Pete blamed it on Tua calling the wrong play for Skyler. And I don't know if it was true or not, but Pete done made me a believer in a lot of shit that he be saying. And it was kind of it was just a really horrible throw for Skyler, man.
Right about a lot of
everybody
things.
got on him.
Listen, you know what I'm really looking for again for Skyler from this game? I'm looking for him to. I'm looking for him to actually command the offense and check into different plays when he sees something. I really want him. That's the next step that I think we've been kind of missing, and this is a great game to really take advantage of that.
And he fucking shanked it.
How is Austin Jackson at run blocking? Because he's got a different job this week than what he's used to. Because he's not protecting Tua's blind side this week. He actually going to be.
I can't speak to individuals, G, but I do know that according to ESPN's analytics, we are ranked 8th in run block win rate.
Yeah.
I think H-Chan's been making it look better than it has been, maybe. I'm not sure if it works like that, but
thank God.
I mean, I think he's athletic enough as far as Austin Jackson. We can try to turn that corner, man.
This should be a dub.
And I'm looking forward to strong right running the ball, man. Just
and
back
G,
to basics,
before the
man.
Buffalo game, with only the Jags as a sample, we were second.
Malik is out still, right?
Yeah. Well, he was doubtful, but
Malik is out.
Come on, D.
Tehran is out.
No.
They brought up Eskridge.
Tehran's not out.
Eskridge. He's that guy that runs a
questionable, maybe.
It's in Armstead's contract. When Tua's not playing, you don't have to play.
No, for real? Are you serious?
Armstead takes a vacation every time Tua does.
Yeah, but I heard Armstead
That's
is
right.
gonna
That's
play.
what I thought. I thought the same.
Yo,
He already announced
better play. Yo, this is what I'm talking about. Skyler gets dunked on,
what I
yo.
saw.
Armstead is not on the injury.
I'm not. This ain't a conspiracy theory. This is a fact.
I understand, but he already announced he's going to play.
Yeah, you said he was playing yesterday.
Let's figure this out.
I need our two $60 million receivers to act like and show us $60 million worth of production.
Color, who is in and who is out when it comes to Tehran and Malik?
Malik is out. Tehran is not on the injury report at all.
Yeah,
and, Mostert is out.
Malik is out though. Malik is out. So is Rashid out?
Yeah, Mostert and Malik are out. Those are the only two new ones.
So we got H-chain.
I heard that Tua and Mostert made the trip so they could go to Ben and Jerry's.
I'm out.
Facts.
Hey, I got the answer though. I got the solution to get this offense jump started.
What we got?
All we gotta do is adopt the motto. We're gonna get Tyreek 2,000 yards.
Ben and Jerry's.
That's all we gotta do. We're gonna switch the motto. We're gonna get Tyreek 2,000 yards in this offense.
There you go, G. There you go. Because you know Skyler can get him the ball, man.
Bro, here's my thing.
All we
though.
gotta do is get Tyreek.
Skyler.
You know what? Okay, Tyreek. We don't want you to be thinking about 2,000 yards, but give us 1,999, and we'll be straight.
Yeah.
I want you to get in that mindset. You're gonna get 1,999 yards.
Man, yo.
But if Skyler is able to give Tyreek 2,000 yards, the Tuaneers, or whatever they want to be called now, Tua progressives, whatever, they actually would be in.
I don't even know what I mean.
Well, what if the other Bama boy gets 3 touchdowns tomorrow, Ali? Are they gonna?
Honestly,
Is that gonna?
that would expose them.
This guy that I'm bringing in next.
That would expose them as truly not Dolphins fans.
Hey, Color.
I would love to see Skyler do what you just said.
Miss it. You missed it. Yeah, suck my dick, pussy. You missed that.
Oh my god.
Damn, Greg.
1999.
Damn, Greg.
Yo, make it PG-13 at least.
Oh, bro.
All right, Shador, let's go.
That's the new motto. 1999.
It's just Tulane football. I don't.
Let's go,
Hold on one second. I gotta play this music real quick.
I'm gonna have that play when I miss someone's call.
Greg flips out. And we're like, "What's wrong, Greg?" He's like,
I'm bringing you
watching you right now. I'm trying to watch
I'm gonna bring you up, sir. Hold on one second, sir. I'm just bringing something up real quick.
1999.
Hold on one second. I'm bringing it up.
Thinking William and
got 30
Mary,
million.
man.
We just need
Here's what it's
1999.
Mary.
Here it is. All right, let me share this.
America. I can't see you. I have to look closer.
Cat didn't have the chest hair to come up tonight for the shots.
Turn off my camera. I'm not fucking. I'll leave my camera on. Excuse my French.
Oh,
damn, Ali! It's the longest ass queuing up of entry music I've ever seen in my life.
Definitely Miami.
Everybody, welcome Lewis to the
man's gonna leave by the time you get his music queued up.
Is Lou here?
I was playing emergency music. Could you guys hear that or no?
Yeah, I heard it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, the panel killer is on the panel, so I was playing emergency music because he's about to kill y'all.
Yeah, I was about to leave.
Lou is definitely gonna kill me.
Like 4 or 5, maybe 6 of these guests up here, because it's definitely been panel killer season. I see it.
Whatever. We love you, Lou.
What's up, Lou?
Yeah, happy Saturday, Lou. Happy Saturday.
What's up, dude?
Hello.
So what's up, Lewis? Talk to us. What's going on? Oh, he just got up here and left?
Sounds like it.
Did he?
Yeah.
Damn.
Did he get zapped?
I don't know what happened. We bring Greg back.
He'll be back. He'll be back.
Anyways, so where were we? EM is in the chat.
We're discussing how shitty our team is right now because this is bullshit, man. Excuse my French color.
Am I right, bitches?
I feel like we're a freaking sorry ass team right now. It's like I don't know,
We
bro.
need to get back to 1999, man. I'm telling you. Available
Same.
right now. All McDaniel got to do is say, hey, Tyreek, man, look, we don't want 2000. Just get us 1999.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
I guess that's what he did. That was kind of wild.
Man. I want to see some offense.
I just feel like we're freaking screwed right now. But I don't feel confident at all right now with this team. I'm sorry, guys, but I just don't feel.
Gonna make me throw up.
It does. It makes you want to throw up.
Show Chris.
You don't have any faith in Skyler? You don't have any faith?
You guys,
I'm ready to see some dancing. I want to see I want to see Waddle do the Waddle tomorrow. I want to see Tyreek do something crazy.
I don't know if
The
that's
only damn
happening.
celebration I've seen so far this year is Tyreek pretending he was in some handcuffs, man. Unchain this damn offense, man, and get these Dolphin fans something to cheer about, man.
You just reminded me. Right? So, do you think it was fair that what's his face from the Saints got fined $1,000 for doing Michael Jackson pose?
He does not give me confidence, man. I mean, I have some. I mean, but
he
grabbed his crutch.
Check
this out.
Can't grab your crutch.
If they tell you something like, don't grab your crotch or you're going to be fined, and you grab your crotch, you can't get mad about getting fined because they told you if you grab your crotch, you're going to get fined. Just like they tell you, don't put your head down and close your eyes and run into things. You got to see what you're hitting. They've been telling you that since pot water, right? Okay, so
what's the name of the new guy?
In other words, don't do this.
Oh yeah.
You know, it's kind of funny. Slide. Listen to this. They have a slide in the training facility, and our quarterback doesn't know how to slide.
Yeah,
you hear it at every practice. Now, it happens. You go helmet to helmet. I mean, it happens. But you hear the coach constantly saying, you got to do that. At some point, you can't have your head down and not see what the hell you're hitting. That's bad business.
Don't do that. And then you do it.
To turn back now. I believe I'm falling in love. It's too late.
What?
Nah, hey, I'm gonna be a star on Sports Center, man. They're gonna show me trucking over this guy, and everybody's gonna love me. I'm gonna be cool. I'm gonna be like Mike Vick. I think I'm Tim Tebow. Shit, man.
That's what he looked like. He looked like he was doing it. He did it.
Look, I would have had more respect.
It's because Mike McDaniel is busy saying this.
What can I do?
Oh man. What a
Is that
night.
Bill Belichick next to him? That kind of looked like Bill Belichick sitting there next to him, to be honest.
Let me see it. Let me see it again.
What can I do?
Finn's tailgate.
It does kind of look like Bill Belichick.
It was.
Hey.
What was the name of the quarterback? What was the name of the guy? The guy we brought in.
Well, we know what Tua is going to be doing on the sideline tomorrow. I mean, it's obvious.
Daddy loves you guys.
Oh, good for you.
Talking about Tyler Huntley?
Yeah, Huntley. What do you guys think? Is Huntley okay or no?
Huntley's not going to be there.
Well, I don't know if he's going to be there because why the hell did we bring up Tim Boyle then?
No. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Because we're back in that. We're back in the same situation as when we had to go get Mike White. When you're unsure, about your quarterback. You got to have like the third one in there, and some, we don't know. You know what I'm saying? But they need to make a decision. Man. Let it go, man.
All right, so Huntley is brought straight to the team. He ain't on practice squad. He's on the team, right?
Well, let him soak up everything he can, man. I don't even want to hear no talk of him.
He's
the longer you get in that playbook, the better it will be later on if we need him. Let him soak up the game, man. Don't rush him, man. Let him learn the shit so that way when he come out there, we're going to get the best out of him.
I agree with this.
We got the exclusive footage of Chris Greer reacting when Mike McDaniel told him he was calling up Tim Boyle.
Let me see. Show me.
You have smoked yourself retarded.
That was after telling Greer that he was bringing up Tim Boyle.
Caller, this is for Boyle. What did you say?
Like the boy Huntley, that's like having an ace in the hole, man. If the longer McDaniel can work with him behind the scenes or give him information to study and absorb, the more that they can have.
We also have exclusive footage of the Seahawks defensive coordinator when finding out that we brought up Tim Boyle.
Hey, well,
there ain't no shoes in the league.
If Huntley can be on the sideline and just watch and have headsets on and listen to the play calling and get caught up like that.
His father was a quarterback, or no, his father was a head coach.
Is he allowed to do that though?
Hey,
I mean, because you only have allowed two quarterbacks, right?
Wasn't his father a head coach? Just NFL knowledge. Wasn't his father a coach?
Who?
Boyle.
You guys. Hey,
listen,
I remember.
You guys couldn't.
I remember Nick Boyle.
His father was a head coach.
Who is Nick Boyle? Was he a kicker or a punter or something?
I think he was. I think something.
I have heard of a Boyle before, but I mean,
Boyle's going to practice.
Nick Boyle was a tight end. Nick Boyle was a tight end for the Baltimore Ravens.
You just researched this?
15.
I just came back to say this because I don't think you guys could have.
Right, Nick Boyle. He was a big part of their game.
Hey, Pete, I need a score, man. Give me a hot take, Pete.
Nick Boyle.
Before I say that, I just wanted because I don't think you guys could have heard Lewis.
Nick Boyle was still on the Baltimore Ravens roster in 2022.
Yeah. Lewis was up here talking, and you guys couldn't hear him. You guys must have glitched out. So let me remind you guys what Lewis was saying because you guys couldn't hear him. He said Tua Tagovailoa is going to be on the sideline tomorrow wearing street clothes. Y'all can have it.
Oh my God,
he's so fucking great. I love him.
Oh my God.
Hey.
Oh wow.
Hey, last time Perry Ellis wasn't street clothes. Last I checked, Perry Ellis, that's not street clothes. So
that's his Aventura Mall. That's the Aventura Mall cheat shit.
I got exclusive photo. An exclusive photo. This is some breaking news by the Miami Dolphins. Here. This is breaking. Here we go.
We're waiting. We're waiting.
Okay, you can wait. Just hold on one moment, please.
It ain't news unless we use the news Chiron.
Okay, all right. Well, hold on, Color. Let me find it first, and then I have it here. Just bear with me 1 second.
This is bullshit. You gotta.
5. It's great. Color kind of news Chiron before Ali.
Too soon, Color. I wasn't ready for that. Damn. Damn you, Color. I wasn't ready.
I'm gonna take a shot of vodka while I wait for that.
We've already played it, so at least that's been done. Now
All
we don't
right,
have
well,
to do it.
breaking news is that I found a photo of marketing material that Miami Dolphins have already made in light of the news of Tua and his escapades after Thursday night's game.
What?
And I am trying to
That was a
find
pretty long lead up, man.
Escapade.
I done forgot what it was about already.
No.
Damn, Color.
Escapade.
Well, fucking.
Here we go.
Do I need to hit the Chiron again?
No, well, you can if you. Well, no, you don't need to.
Breaking.
Oh shit! It won't let me see it. Oh, that's why. Okay, I got it. Hold on.
Just tell us. Just tell us. Just tell us what it is.
I have to. It's loading up now.
We'll watch it.
Marketing material that they've
What's
already
Fred?
made in regards to Tua. Disney has partnered with Miami Dolphins.
Courtesy of Disney, folks.
Courtesy of Disney.
Disney, I work for Disney.
Why and we let go a damn good coach, man, for this.
Wow, look at that update on the Hurricanes score. 50-15 Miami.
Yeah.
I told you it was going to be opened up. We're going to score 18. Told you it was in the refrigerator, man. Hey, listen.
Where's my
we're not gonna say we. We're not saying we have a
Jello. The
Jello
Jello
is getting that leathery skin on the outside of the Jello. You know what I mean?
Well, it's the game.
Hey, we're not gonna say we have a tool. We're gonna say we have a Mickey Mouse. That's what we're gonna say. We have a Mickey Mouse.
Come on, son.
We don't have a tool. We have a Mickey Mouse.
3 kills. Fastest man.
We from Miami, son.
Here's my last shot.
Mickey Mouse.
This is my new name.
We have a Mickey Mouse.
Do you think the Hurricanes could airmail some of those points out to Seattle for us? Or
let's do it.
You think Tyreek can show up and be the cheater this week? Can he be the cheater this week? Because that ain't what I've been saying. Javon Holland got a cat, man. I don't know.
Very
I think it's a sphinx.
Very
but
that's why
Holland got a cat.
A bald cat. It's a bald cat. You know what they call it? They call it a sphinx, right?
Oh, that's Javon. Javon's the one that's got the bald cat.
Right.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying
I'm afraid this week.
I ain't seen the cheetah. So I guess to make a comparison, because the cheetah get like $150, 2 touchdowns. You know what I mean? He, a $30 million receiver.
We gotta run.
I ain't seen the penguin either. Because the penguin he good for 100.
That rock.
He good for 100 touchdown. Something like that, man. They need to show up, man. They need to show up, and we're putting all the focus on what Skyler needs to do. The thing of it is, man, what are them $30 million receivers going to do? Because that's what I need to see. You know what I'm saying? I seen A-Chain. I watched A-Chain.
He got it! Oh my fucking god! Shedeur Sanders is our fucking future!
It was like the Dolphins were in a bar fight, and everybody else decided, you know what? I'm gonna duck back here in the kitchen and let A-Chain fight 10 guys by his damn self, man. And that's just how I saw it. And they need to be ashamed of themselves. When Tua goes down, that don't mean your $30 million ass can go sit on the bench and not help out Skyler Thompson. It's bullshit, man. And McDaniel, right then and there, let me tell you this right here.
Thompson was automatically better.
I stand on my views as far as we fired the coach Brian Flores and we kept Tua, and I'm gonna go back to this because let me ask you this. Do you think Tyreek and Waddle would have took them plays off when Tua went down and they were sitting on the bench, even though it was the end of the game? You think Brian Flores would have let them sit over there and be giggling and laughing and shit? Nah, man.
No, they wouldn't have been giggling.
They left a bad taste in my mouth.
They've been running through that wall. Yeah, they're going to that TNT wall next day.
I tell you what, let me ask you this.
In honor of the Hurricanes win tonight, I'm going to go ahead.
Thank God.
I'm gonna go ahead and display.
So they got to go to number 5.
The favorite hat from the Miami
Number
Hurricanes.
6.
Yeah.
Compliments of
Going up a rank, at least.
Complimented with the autograph of number 19, Skyler Thompson.
Skyler.
They only beat USF. USF ain't that. USF, they only beat USF.
Who posted that? Who
What's
posted
that?
That helmet in the chat right there?
Oh, that's your helmet. Hold
I
on,
know.
that's your helmet. Let's look.
USF was not ranked.
Yeah,
They were ranked 15, weren't they? Weren't they ranked 15?
Oh, it's right there, Ali. It's right there. Skyler
Yeah.
Thompson, right there.
Yeah, I got Skyler Thompson
Look
too.
at that.
We know Miami is not gonna. The Hurricanes are not gonna win the championship. We know that,
Yeah,
but they can get up there.
What?
The Hurricanes were ranked 8th going into that game, and they're not gonna make the championship, and they can make the playoff.
If it's my way, it's going to be OSU versus Miami in the championship because that's what I think.
You're talking about Ohio State?
Yeah, Ohio State versus Canes.
Oh no, we're not going back to 2000, dude.
No,
that was a cheat.
Oh yes, we are. Oh yes, we are.
That's a cheat. That was a cheat.
Villain.
They cheated us,
bro. We'll have the revenge game narrative on our side the whole week, bro.
Oh, that's a good point. That's a cheat. But color. You know that was a cheat. You know they cheated us on that.
That's what I'm saying. I'm all for it. That's what I want.
I'm gonna have TFTG Kleenex. I'm gonna have TFTG Kleenex created for you, Color, so I can hand you a box of Kleenex for your tears after you lose again.
We'll see
how many. See the highlights.
How many yellow flags do your referees have?
I guess so.
See that pitch Cam Ward made, man, when he got tackled.
How much did we win?
Man was getting tackled, man. He did like a hook and ladder. Cam Ward.
What was the final score? Because I was watching it online earlier. What was the score?
Man made a pitch, man, and the guy caught the pitch.
What was the final score of the Hurricanes versus USF? And USF is not real dogs. USF is a good squad.
Bring up Tyrone's comment, man. Tell him, Tyrone. Tainted ass trophy that OSU has.
Tainted ass trophy. Yes.
That's right.
That's right.
USF versus Miami. I think we won. We barely won that game. We're in the top 8. That's good.
Wait a minute.
Nah.
It's 50-15 is not.
No, bro. It was not 50. Was it 50-15?
50
because it was 22. It was 22-15 at halftime.
We were throttling them, dude.
15.
Yes.
We were throttling them,
bro.
And then we won by fucking almost 50 points. We won by 30 points.
35 points.
50-15. 50-15.
Oh shit.
Color.
All right, so we got the U. Which I was just down in Miami yesterday, again for 2 days in a row. Which fucking Miami's huge. Miami's huge.
They're 4-0 right now.
Color, I forgot to mention.
I don't know when was the last time y'all been down to Miami, but man, this fucking city's huge.
Put it up on solo. Who? You?
Villain.
Put him on.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna put.
Okay,
villain. Shut your camera off for me.
What up? I'm gonna turn the camera on.
Your shorts, bro.
No, he's just sitting there like telling us like how it is, back in hot
What do you want? What's good, bro?
He was having me put you up on solo so you could flash everybody with your shorts.
No, because you were sitting there like talking about heart
I wasn't
time.
even looking.
Just talking about shit. It's like, put him on.
Anyway,
going on and on and on.
Color, what I was trying to tell you is that I forgot to mention to you, second play of the game today, Ohio State had a 68-yard touchdown. Second play of the game.
Hey, play a real team and then I'll care. Thank you.
Well, I gotta
Greg,
play.
You can elaborate on that, Greg.
Oregon, isn't that a real team? They're number 3 in the right now. Is that real enough for you? Or how about USC? I got to play USC also. Oh, not to mention Michigan and Penn State.
What I meant to say was play a real team, and then I'll care about watching your game because I didn't watch that game.
Damn.
I saw Marshall was up 7-0. I'm like, oh,
Okay,
damn,
but
Greg.
You're not playing a real team either. So you're watching not real team anyway.
I'm watching Colorado and Baylor.
Watch
Colorado and Baylor.
Watch you.
Colorado?
Crystal ball, man. Crystal
We're in
ball.
the Big 12 conference.
What's the Big 12?
Wait a minute.
It's the Big 12 conference.
There ain't no
Junior varsity league. Junior varsity, Ali. It's like Ohio State and Florida. Like
There's
Florida
only
games in Ohio State.
League. There's SEC and Big 10. That's it. Nobody else matters. Well, maybe the ACC. I'll give you the ACC. That's about it.
ACC is barely. We're barely.
ACC, right?
There's like 3 teams in the ACC. Miami being number 1 because I don't think anyone's going to stop them from winning that conference.
FSU and then Clemson.
No.
FSU. Go, bro. They go.
I can't believe you
They
mentioned
won
that.
today. FSU won today, but it was not a big score.
It's easy to win when you're playing a Mickey Mouse team.
No, Mickey Mouse.
I thought we had a Mickey Mouse quarterback.
The kid falling in at the end.
Look at
Look,
look
the
at all
kid
the-
falling at the end is priceless, bro. Look at the kid falling at the end.
Our quarterback.
And look at, I'm talking about every single one of them. You can argue. I guarantee.
He's got that rubber band arm, dude.
90%.
Tyler, what's his face? Tyler something. He's got a fucking rubber band arm, bro. It's a rubber band arm. I don't see it at all.
Let's see.
I don't see any of it. I see nothing.
Florida State.
I see. What I see is
I heard so many people talk about Lamar Jackson couldn't run this offense. Boy, I'm telling you, if
Lamar
let
Lamar
Kyler
is different.
sit down and learn this offense, if McDaniel ever need him and he steps in,
No
he will not let the
championship.
starting quarterback
No
job
championship.
go
No championship.
if
No
he's had enough
championship.
time
Nothing.
to get out there and look prepared and really know what he's doing out there in this offense. If
You
Huntley
know what
learns
I
this
do,
shit-
G,
if
when they
Huntley can
start
learn this
talking about
shit,
Lamar
he'll
can't
run
run
the
this
goal.
On the books. On the books. On the
Well, the
on the
evidence
books.
is Huntley.
Hold on, Villain. Hold
He
on.
would
G,
win
you know what I-
100% of the time
Hold on,
on the
Villain.
books.
Hold on, Villain. G, you know what I do when they start talking that nonsense, bro?
Don't worry.
Color on everything, bro.
Don't
with
worry.
weapons on this team.
I'm not gonna do.
If Huntley
everyone
can
thinks I'm
sit
gonna
back
do.
and just absorb this offense,
Flip out.
and I'm not saying put him out there ahead of Skyler right now. Skyler been in there 3 years. Let him soak that
Skyler
shit up.
Thompson.
And if we need him, I'm telling you, it's a whole different ball game when the RPO really has the R involved in it, and the quarterback can run the ball.
The R. Run play action. You think this dude's gonna fucking do it? All right.
Do I think
All right.
Huntley can run the ball? Do I think Huntley can run the ball? I know he can. Do I
Travis
think
Hunter,
Skyler can run the ball? I know he can.
I do believe in Skyler. I have to be honest. I do believe in him, but I just don't. I don't believe in anything. You know what? He hasn't played against the first team. He's
Color.
a second team guy.
Color, do you think you can? My wife's kind of calling me and she's telling me I gotta go. This is a great conversation. Do you want to hold it down for a bit and then shut it down?
I probably could. I got
Okay.
shaking crypto over here and Mr. Polk too.
All right.
So we're
So
all
that
good.
being said,
Well,
everyone, I got one shot left. I got one shot left. I want to take my shot real quick. In fact, let me put myself on solo here. So make sure you hit like and subscribe. Turn on the notification.
Definitely. It's
All right,
color, y'all.
Make sure you turn on the notification bell. Make sure that you tell a friend. Make sure you put on the game tomorrow. Root the Dolphins. Root Skyler Thompson, and take a shot for me. And with that, I say fins up. I'm out.
That's what's up.
All right, Ali.
Fins up.
Fins up.
Take care,
My
Ali.
man. Take care, Ali. Take care.
Take care.
I hear
Fins
you.
up.
How'd I get in the big spot? Look at me. I'm all special now.
Because you're the fucking
Hey,
special call.
by the way, Color. Me and Crypto, we're gonna be leaving in 15 minutes. Insomnia.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Well, catch you guys. I'll catch you guys on the flip side.
Because if I need to, I can get Mr. Polk to turn it up, man. He
Oh yeah.
did a good job last night.
Color, when you're ready, you could take everybody over to Insomnia, couldn't you?
Oh, you guys are live tonight, right?
Yeah.
Oh, well, then we'll show it. Well, yeah, we'll either maybe I
No, go
can
ahead.
practice doing a raid or something again, Ollie.
Yeah, definitely.
I can
Thank
do
you.
a raid from the,
Yeah.
from the studio panel, and give everybody like a quick, easy way to click over to it. From the audience's perspective, they click the link and it basically just switches out the video to you guys. You know what I mean?
All right, fine. Let's get this D going.
Oh, they don't
Yeah,
have to
we'll
click
do
on
that.
another link.
So 15 minutes. Get ready, everybody. And I think it's who you guys got coming in for the pick'ems tonight.
No, ain't no pick'ems. We're just talking NFL news.
Oh,
NFL.
okay. Not pick'ems tonight.
Yeah.
All
Yeah,
right.
we did the pick'ems
Not
already.
pick'ems tonight. So yeah, NFL news, more on the Chris Greer firing, and I'm just kidding.
Uh-huh.
And the Mike McDaniel.
People are going to be like, "Holy shit! Did you hear?" It's already halfway across Twitter right now, just because I just said that.
Yeah, but Colin, you know somebody gonna be dancing about that. It should that happen. You know somebody will be dancing up and down the street.
You know, if that happened, Tua would be gone.
No, you should have heard Mr. Polk last night, man. He was like a warrior poet, man. Him and Nene going at it. Nene too.
Yeah.
It was a great debate.
Yeah.
I'm still not convinced of either side, so it was a good debate, you know.
Yeah.
I must have missed that part. When,
No, it
last night?
was right towards the end. Right
said
towards the end,
there.
man.
Yeah.
Down.
I was about to shut it down, and Nene came up, and next thing you know, I even put Nene and Mr. Polk up on the two panel with me and Alex just sitting there like, watching in the small screens, man. It was great. It went on for like, what, 20 minutes, Mr. Polk, at least?
Yeah.
Okay. Man,
It was like a civilized version of like EM versus anybody. I can only imagine who this is. This has got to be. Oh no, I thought it would be somebody else, but it's not. It's Alex, who also witnessed the melee last night between Nene and Mr. Polk.
All right, come on.
But I will say this,
I have to go back and take a look at it.
Debate.
No.
What's that, Mr. Polk?
Nay.
Sure.
I said, even though we had a debate, all love and kudos to Nene, and she will be successful with the class coming up.
Well, that's why it was great, because neither one of you wanted to take the death shot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty awesome, though. You got two well-respected individuals, going to debate.
Yeah.
Mr. Buck and Nene. I mean,
That's funny. Alex, it was funny as Alex almost said, you had two respected dudes.
Oh, come on! I didn't mean to.
Oh, now you're gonna get Nene coming up yelling at you, Alex.
Oh man!
What makes you think I'm a dude?
Two well-respected individuals.
I'm a hard-working woman.
She's in the army, isn't she?
Yeah.
She used to be.
Oh, used to be. Yeah.
Oh, she used to be.
She's in school right now. I was in my classes and I heard Alex call me a dude. How are you, Alex?
What are they doing? The game's not over. It's under review, you dumbass.
I'm sorry, it was an accident.
Why are they rushing the field? The game's not over yet.
How many seconds are left?
On what game?
The guy fumbled the ball out of the back of the end zone. They're rushing the field. The play is in the review, but it is out of the end zone. It's not over yet.
Did they bring the uprights down?
Yeah.
Band on the field?
The band on the field.
Is the band on the field?
What game are you watching?
The Colorado Baylor game. Watching our savior of the franchise, Shedeur Sanders.
Oh, Colorado.
Shedeur Sanders. Greg, stop with that, bro. Shedeur Sanders, I think.
I'm not stopping with that.
I think Shedeur Sanders should be a wide receiver.
Alex, do me a favor. Go watch the last play after the end of the regulation and come talk to me. Thank you.
I ain't buying it.
Who was not going
to Congratulations.
Congratulations. Oh, man.
And you know what? When the season goes to shit in week 8, and when we start the tank for Shedeur, I would trade Tyreek Hill for a first-round pick and go get Travis Hunter.
Yeah, Raphael. Greg is a full-on Sanders near.
Mm-hmm.
Damn right.
Sanders near.
Get who?
What about Travis Trett? Would you go get Travis Trett?
When the season goes down and we start tanking for Shedeur, you trade Tyreek for a first and you go get Travis Hunter. And then you draft Xhale.
Oh, yeah. I thought you would
Cam Ward. We got to get a Hurricane.
Well, Travis Hunter is a bad boy.
Cam Ward reminds me of Mahomes. The way
That's right.
Throws, yeah.
Second coming to Mahomes. That's right.
Like
Cam Ward.
That's
Yeah,
right.
Mahomes and Mahomes reminds me of Mahomes.
Lately, Jake. Yeah, lately, yeah.
You know who Dan Marino reminds me of? Dan Marino reminds me of Dan Marino.
He does. No, Dan Marino reminds me of Zach Wilson.
Oh God! Crypto.
No, he's trolling.
Oh my God, Crypto.
I'm trolling.
Are you saying the Jets fucked up again, Crypto?
Yeah.
This is mayhem right now.
Hey, listen. To Geno Smith and Sam Darnold are undefeated right now.
Yeah, I know. Who would have thought that going into week 3 that those two quarterbacks is undefeated?
I know, that's crazy though. And Sam Darnold is has looked really good.
All right, we're
I know. He needed 3 different teams, man. So that third is the charm, man.
I said, listen, that all comes down to this. That all comes down to coaching. Yeah, I think that coaching has a lot to do with these quarterbacks being successful.
G.
What you call it?
Well,
What's up, Dave?
We only have Ward for the 1 year.
Yeah, listen, a quarterback's gonna look good when you got Brian Flores' defense backing you up.
Yeah, that's true.
Well,
Hell yeah.
Shake, it made to his career.
Mm-hmm.
But also,
damn right.
Coaching has a lot to do. Coaching has a lot to do with the
Non-fiction.
success of the quarterback. I mean, look at Geno Smith. Geno Smith was an outcast with the Jets, and until he came to Seattle with Pete Carroll. Pete Carroll actually, revived his career.
He brought the best of them. Sure. He saw 700 plays of Geno Smith. He saw 700 plays, man.
The Dolphin players like to listen in on the Fins tailgate. So this right here is going out to Mr. Tyreek Hill and Mr. Jalen Waddle tomorrow, September 22nd. Rent is due, and y'all late. As far as it being the 3rd week of the season, you're not meeting the requirements of what we need from y'all. We need
Ain't no laughing on the sideline. You'd be better be on the joke machine on the sideline.
Do you realize
we need to see Waddle waddling?
Yeah.
And I don't know what Tyreek's gonna come up with, but I want to see some celebration. I want to see some happiness. I want to see them playing like we know that they can play.
Hey, G.
Damn, G. You know what's funny is I thought you said the rent is due, and if you don't got no, you said the first of the month the rent is due. So What's that? What's he say? You don't got to worry about catching a dog's ass. You got to worry about a dog catching your ass.
Hey, EG,
I got a great touchdown celebration for Tyreek.
You want to know something? You want to know this? Out of in the first 2 weeks, out of those two receivers, Jalen Waddle has looked like the better of the two. If anything, Jalen Waddle has been better than Tyreek.
I got a great touchdown celebration for Tyreek. If Tyreek scores a touchdown, if Tyreek scores a touchdown, he ought to sit down on the ground, have Waddle come up to him and ask him to roll his window down. He should roll his window down and shake Jalen Waddle's hand, and then get out the car. You know what I mean?
Ay, Dios mío.
Now, I do text Waddle sometimes, and he answers me back.
Oh, really?
He texts me back sometimes. Yeah.
Oh my God.
I mean,
tell him.
I don't talk football really with him. I mean,
we want to see him dance multiple times tomorrow. We want to see multiple waddles. We want to see the Penguin do his dance 2 times tomorrow on the way to a victory. He can lead the way, light the fire, make up for what you owe us from Buffalo. And I'm going to just keep it real. You know what I mean? You owe us for them drops in Buffalo. Show up big tomorrow and just play how y'all can play.
Fumble in Minnesota.
The same way we looked at Tua as like the little brother, Skyler is the little brother because he's coming in and helping, man. Win.
Skyler has no bigger opportunity than tomorrow. And let me tell you something. Let me tell you this.
They got to catch the fucking ball. I want to see the same effort, the way they break their neck to catch the ball for Tua. I want to see that tomorrow to catch to catch the passes from Skyler. Give me that same $30 million effort.
Same effort.
Agreed with you on that, G. And also Skyler has to come out and ball out tomorrow and be a game manager for this team. And this is no bigger opportunity for him tomorrow. If he comes out and does well, then he going up against New England the following week after this.
Alex, I don't mean to cut you off, but what G is saying about Waddle, I'm gonna make an outside take here that people I haven't heard a lot of people make, and it's probably not popular right now. Okay, but there is a great freaking to me. This is where it's at. You got there's 2 of them. The odds are you got higher and better return on this one. Plus 350. That's 3.5 to 1 odds. Jalen Waddle to record 25.
I don't care the odds.
Can I finish, please? Jalen Waddle to record 25 plus receiving yards in each half.
Plus color, I'm with it. I don't know if you've seen the black Waddle jersey, but I went out and bought it. Posted it with Fred Dolphin black hat. Hey, I need Waddle to show up, man. I know he got it in him, man.
Yeah, I can see that.
This season ain't lost, man. This season ain't lost, man. They got to just be the Penguin and the Cheetah, man. Do they thing? H-Chain already showing you H-Chain is propane, man.
Hey, Color, real quick. Listen, I gotta head out, but before I do, Color, I'm very neutral with this on.
I'm gonna jump on your channel.
What funny is funny, right? I got a preview of the shirt that Tua's gonna be wearing on the sidelines.
Uh-oh.
I wish I was that.
Color, come with us. Come with us.
That's a Perry Ellis exclusive.
Color, come with.
Available at Banana Republic.
Color, come on. You know what to do.
What do I do?
We're gonna come over there and fucking do our thing. We're gonna go over there and see the next channel. Hang out.
3 minutes. Hold on, 3 minutes. Hold on. Okay, let me see if I can do this here. Everybody,
let's jump to the next one.
Studio.
Jump to the next one.
First of all, while we're doing this, because it's gonna obviously it's going to end up ending the show, but
Right.
everybody make sure you're hitting the like button. Myself and
Always hit that like.
and the whole Finn's Tailgate team appreciates you hanging with us tonight. Nope, that's not the link I wanted.
Yeah.
Let me see if I remember how to do this. Live. That button. Okay, where do I do it? I think I go into the edit part. And then I go details. Where is it? Paid promotion, no. Altered content, no. Automatic chapters. Allow embedding. Nope, that's not on that page. It's customization. Redirect. Keep you engaged. I think it's that redirect. Yeah, that's it right there. So hold on. Oh no, that's not what I do.
Hey, Color, while you're doing that, I just want you boys to know I'm working on my sign right now. I got all my letters. I got my aqua color. I got my white border. So it's fucking on, boys. And yeah, just kind of hitting the final pieces right now. You might not be able to see it, but hey, Dolphin Nation, man, we're going to be there tomorrow, boys.
There you go.
We're going to be there, boys.
It's officially game day on the Eastern Coast, man. I don't know what you got going on over there, but it's game day over here, man.
Well, we're about 3 hours behind, but you know what? I'm getting ready for that game day. So
yeah, paint it up for us. Paint it up for us, man.
Oh, it's on, man. Skynet activated, boys. Here comes the we got a bright future. We got a young QB at QB1. He's got a lot to prove. I think he's got the arm to do it. The dude's mobile, so not to interrupt you, Color, but it's on, man. It's on.
Oh yeah.
The Finn's Tailgate will be represented tomorrow.
Sweet, man.
All right.
Appreciate that, man. They don't do the raid the way they used to do it, man. I have to figure it out. I can't do it right now, guys, because they just changed.
I may have to jump out of here anyway. It's getting late.
All right. Well, either case, let me go ahead and post the link in the chat. Appreciate that, John, if you're still up here.
Yeah.
Oh, John, John Deuce Goose.
Deuce Goose.
Looking good, man. Let me get this link for everybody.
All right, buddy.
I can't figure out how to raid anybody anymore. They changed the way you do it.
Take care, everybody.
Later, John.
Yeah, have a good night,
And
man.
John.
Hey, so Color, with everybody, you shutting this down and Insomnia about to start up?
Yeah, I'm actually about to post the link for Insomnia, except I'm having a hard time finding it for some reason. Where'd it go?
All right, well, man, hey, I enjoyed the conversation, man. I'm gonna tune in over there on Insomnia. I'm gonna get a bite to eat, man. I might pop up there if if he's opening it up for everybody. So, yeah.
Yeah, I don't see it for some reason. Let me refresh my page. What the heck is going on?
It would be on their
Shake?
page. It would be on the next show, though, right?
Yeah, but I don't see it when I look at our page. I don't see it here. That's weird.
He's probably
I
gonna
don't
do
know.
like a.
I thought he already had it
intro or
scheduled.
something.
Oh, there it is. There it is. He just scheduled it. All right, I got it now, guys. Hold on. Let me post the link here. Copy. Paste. Y'all get over there and support Shaking Crypto on Insomnia. That's the link right there. I'll put it in private chat for you guys that are still up here with me. There it
Hey, he
is.
painted that sign, everybody. You see it. You see it.
Look at that, man. That's gonna be awesome if we get on TV, bro. That'll be
There's that
great.
boy. Hey, just let Skyler throw one touchdown. You boys are gonna see me, man.
You say you're gonna be in the
Fins
front
up,
row?
fins up,
of the
man.
open
No,
deck?
I'll be third section, so nosebleeds, but I'll be front row of third section. So
Right.
I'll have my sign posted the whole game. in front of
Right,
me.
exactly. All right, man. We'll keep
Yeah.
a lookout for it, bro.
All right, boys. I'm out of here, man. See ya.
Thanks, John. Appreciate it, man. And
Keep
as
the vibe
always,
alive.
yeah, man, I'll keep you up here while we jump out real quick. Everybody, make sure you're hitting the like button on the way out. Appreciate every one of you for staying with us this late on a late Saturday night. We ready. 4 o'clock game tomorrow, so we got all day to think about it. So fins up, everybody. Have a great evening.
Yep. Salute.